Hi, we are ready to go, I think. Hello, hi Aiden, thank you for the head pass and the hydration check. Thank you. We are just about to get started here. But, hi, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. We're gonna hop over to the game and get started, I think. You're too cute to be dehydrated? Oh, well, I thought I was supposed to be thirsty. That's what... Oh, I can't believe I just said that. Hello. Hope everyone's doing well today. My day is not great. For a lot of reasons, but I don't want to get into that. I'll get into one of them on stream because it pertains to streaming. But for the most part, I'm not gonna delve too deep into that. We can talk about it later, I'm sure we will. But hello, welcome on in. We should get started before too long. Turn off the music. Hop to it. Alrighty, we are ready to go. So last time we got to the Glitz Pit, we got to the fight right before the bandit fight. So, if I'm not mistaken, that should activate an event trigger outside, so we're gonna take care of that really quickly. I want to do this now, because I decided to do something kind of silly. So we'll see how this actually goes. No, stop that at once. This behavior is unacceptable in a food stuff. I insist you desist. No, please, come back to me. Someone help. My rare imported egg has escaped. Please catch it. Alrighty, let's get to work. We gotta catch the egg. I like how the camera does fixate on this area. In a lot of cases, the camera, like, there are special angles for events, which is really nice. Absolutely unacceptable in a polite society. I insist you come down at once, Egg. How am I to reach you up there? Fly like a common sparrow? I feel like all of his dialogue has been completely redone. I don't remember him being this posh originally. Aw, eat the egg. Okay, this is just the same. Cool. I'm pretty sure a lot of the NPC dialogue changes to account for us rising through the ranks, but we're gonna mosey on for the sake of time, because this is already a pretty beefy chapter. So, to get to the egg, we gotta fly across, like so. Again, the music is a bit more like Chinese-inspired, which again, is very clearly a pagoda, and yet that still surprised people. Gosh, what a colorful egg. Must be a good one, huh? I mean, you've seen it jump. So talented. The Jeepers Creepers, I shouldn't want to try. I sure wouldn't want to try to eat it. I mean, ew. I don't eat moving things. Let's hurry up and grab it and give it back to Mr. Hoggle. Huh? Did you hear that, Mario? You don't want to be eaten, little eggy waggy. It's so adorable. What should we do, Mario? Should we help? Yeah, we're gonna help the little guy. Well, if you're gonna say that, Mario, then I guess we should help. Mr. Hot Dog Stand Guy, it looks like this egg doesn't want to be eaten. It's okay to let it go, right? Oh, very well, fine. I suppose there's not much market for cuisine that chumps anyway. Awesome, did you hear that, little eggy waggy? You're free, see you around. Huh? What is it now, Eggy? You wanna follow us? Is that it? I'm pretty sure our little buddy here wants to hang out with us. Do we let it? Okay, it can follow us. You hear that, little guy? Just make sure not to get in our way, though, okay? So I decided to do something silly that might not work given the size of my channel. However, this egg will hatch depending on another event trigger later on. It's also based on a timer. So I decided to run a prediction. This is probably a terrible idea, given that, again, I have a small audience size, so I don't know how many people will be voting in this prediction, so it might go very poorly, but we'll see. They're just kind of vibes while we're in the locker room. Yeah, you can guess what's gonna hatch out of the egg. And we'll resume our battling. Again, not gonna read everything out that we've already seen. The Handed Over is ranked 14 in the Glitz Pit. Now listen, son, this battle I want you to use at least one special move, okay? The crowd needs something flashy, catch my drift, give him a good show. Now get in there and blow the roof off, son. Well, that's actually good for us, cause like, these enemies kinda suck, so using a special move is actually kinda nice on these. Gonzalez, match time. Okay. So yeah, again, this is based on a timer, so you can math out how long it'll probably take us to get to the event trigger and figure it out from there, but I am bad at math, so we'll see what we end up getting. The Grim Death Burglars, yep, a fight to the finish with the Handed Overs. Hehehehe, we're awful quick, awful agile, just plain awful. Get yourselves ready to battle. Oh, I thought that was like an auto text box, so I was like scratching the back of my head. Oops. So these guys suck, by the way. They just are very, like... They run away a lot, and that makes them frustrating to fight. That's a bandit. The scumbag tries to bump you and grab coins, jerk. Max HP is 5, attack is 2, and defense is 0. If you time your guard when he attacks, you won't be able to steal anything. Plus the look on a bandit's face when you guard successfully is priceless. If a bandit steals coins from you, defeat him before he flees to get your coins back. Now, I could be making a horrible mistake right now. I think big bandits have 8 HP. If I'm wrong, this will be very awkward. However, we have to use a special move anyway, so I'm just gonna do this to speed this up a little bit. So yeah, again, I don't know what also happens if no one actually, like, not enough people even bet on the prediction. So again, this is why I said, like, this might be a bad idea. This might not actually work, but I thought it'd be funny to at least try. Perfect, actually. Yeah, if you guard successfully or super guard, they cannot steal anything from you, so we gotta be good with it. That's why I'm not risking super guards, because I will definitely mess up. That's a big bandit, basically a boss among ordinary bandits. Max HP is 8, attack is 3, and defense is 0. Unlike other bandits, he'll steal your items as well as your coins. Totally weak! If you guard well when he charges at you, he'll blow by without stealing anything. If he robs you, you won't get your item back unless you beat him right then. He'll run. Cool. Multi-bounce to finish off the fight. Piece of cake, no worries. No problem. 10 star points for our trouble too. We're almost to the next level up. What was the last thing we leveled up? Was it BP? Genuinely can't remember. Maybe I should have set the timer in the prediction longer. Give more people time to vote on it. 10 minutes felt like a decent amount of time though. Cool. Okay, bye. What do you have to say to us this time? Did you hear the latest G-Man? My boy said he saw a stunning babe having a juice at the fresh juice shop. She likes juice, I like juice, we already have so much in common. Check her out for me, man. That seems like a bit of a leap, but you do you, fam. Let's see. Rank 13 in the Glitz Pit, the Mind Bogglers. Now listen, son, this battle, I want you to wrap it up in 5 turns or less. Got a date with my best gal in just a few, and I don't want to be late. Again, then bring this puppy home quick. What would be the best way to win this fight quickly? Is what I'm trying to assess really fast. Again, I would normally say, a special move, but we used our start power already. I may have completely miscalculated, but I guess we'll find out. If it's who I think it is, this should work. Yeah, I miscalculated. Cool. For our next battle, we got the merciless execution of the Great Gonzalez and the Great Entanglers. Yeah, yep, a fight to the finish with the Mind Bogglers. Try not to get in your way, Mario, just like me for real, for real. Prepare to be ensnared, mystified, and devoured. This is gonna suck. I, again, greatly miscalculated. We can easily do this in 5 turns, just owie, I'm gonna get a little beat up, but... Please be in my way, huh? Okay, I'll do my best. To be in your way, question mark? Actually, no, this works out great. The positioning of the puff determines if you can use hammer or not. Or if you can use your hammer or not. So it actually went down low, so I can actually hit it with coops. So that was actually perfect. That was really good luck. But yeah, the speed of this chapter basically depends on if you get really good luck with the conditions. Sometimes you'll just get screwed over. There's not really much you can do about it. Wait, we won? Cool. Koops is very much like me for real, for real. I'm having this moment of realization. Alright, we're actually rising the ranks pretty fast. We might end up with a red or blue Yoshi. That's my current feeling. Because we're cash moving right now. Listen, man, keep it under your hat. I'm thinking about retiring soon. If I stay any longer, well, my future might get shorter, you know? So after the next match, I'm gone. It ain't cool to quit and run, that's for sure, but you know what? That's life, double cheat man. Listen, you stay cool, okay? Promise me you won't forget you once knew King K. You can guess my favorite character already. It is not remotely a surprise. Hi, Chiefy, welcome on in. Rank 12 in the Glitz Spit the Punk Rocks. Now listen, son, this battle I want you to appeal to the crowd at least once, okay? So yeah, again, I'm pretty sure they changed that in the remake to be 1 time instead of 3 times, which is just kind of absurd, to be fair. So again, a little bit of quality of life. This is gonna suck though, because how do we approach this? Not with Koops, because we want a tattle. This actually works out because I think we run into these in the next area too, or next chapter. So if we tattle them now, we can save ourselves a little bit of trouble. But yeah, again, the Yoshi is on a timer, so we'll see who actually... Everyone could just lose channel points. That's the fascinating thing about doing a channel point with this many options at my, like, level. The Green Torture Squad, yep, a fight to the finish with the Punk Rocks. We aren't gonna lose the likes of you. This no take long. This end in pain for Mustache. Alright, we'll see about that. They have a super mushroom, that's not great. So what I'm probably going to do is, depends on how much health they have. I think they have like 4. We'll see. That's a hyper bald cleft. Like clefts and bald clefts, this is a rock monster. Max HP is 3, attack is 2, and defense is 2. This hyper version can build up its energy, boosting its attack to 8 on its next turn. It has low HP, but its body is rock hard and impervious to fire, making it super tough. Stats here that item attacks are pretty effective. Beat it before it goes hyper. I had a really specific thought right now that I should have, like, banned a term. Not, like, that's horribly offensive or anything, but just like there's an obvious joke that could be made this chapter, and I'm pretty sure it could be made. But we'll see. Again, not anything like actually offensive, but just like there's an obvious joke with a character that psychic damage potentially could be inflicted. Anyway, we're 1 point off. That's actually kind of unfortunate. We got ourselves a win at the Great Gonzalez. See? No biggie. So, King K and his crew are gonna be gone. Rose to 12. So yeah, we only have like 2 more fights before we actually get to the decision. Or not the decision, the prediction. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, no one else is here. It feels kind of lonely, actually. It's very quiet. Ranked 11 in the Glitz Pit, the Bomb Squad. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to avoid using any of them their flower points. That sucks. Yeah, you heard me. Let's see how you deal without none of them fancy pants moves. Now get in there and show me something, son. That really sucks, actually. Oh no. My usual strategy is to use Koops for this fight, so... well, that's unfortunate. I do want like my own head pat someday that's like drawn. Again, I have an artist in mind, I just don't have commissions open. The big bomb boomers, you have to fight to the finish with the Bomb Squad. Here we go, Gonzalez. Bomb. I have advice to give up now, Bomb. I'm probably not saying that with enough emphasis, but I'm also eepy. So, yeah. Hope everyone's doing okay. How's everyone doing today? That's a lot of bombs. Oh no, one has a thingy. That sucks. Well, they said H, they said FP, and we are getting a level up, so there's a way around this very easily. Love the pass. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a Bomb. It attacks by blowing itself up. Yeah, real smart. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. Bomb will totally get mad if you damage it. They have like super short fuses. When it gets mad, it'll charge and explode on its next turn. That attack really hurts. Oh, and if it's mad, it'll blow up at the slightest contact zone and attack directly. Yeah, sending all the good vibes. Attack it from a step away with a hammer. I think I just got psychic damage. I can't explain what about this sentence gave me psychic damage, because it's a spoiler. I hit it with something hard, like a shell. It's one of those where if you know, you know, but I don't know how to explain it. To be fair, I'm also not having the greatest day. Again, I woke up with really bad dreams, and that kind of set me off in a really bad headspace. I'm also just worried because, again, there's a heat wave coming up, which again is why I'm streaming to this today and not, you know, like a variety day, which this normally would be, but again, I'm a little bit worried I won't be able to do a 3-hour stream on Monday just because of how hot it is. I might try to stream, but it might even be as short as an hour. The plan I was thinking about doing might move then. I could just do that arcade mode run I was planning on Monday, because that would only be like an hour. Fingers crossed it would only be an hour, because I could get walled. Anyway, what the hell did we level up last time? We have 2 levels of that, 2 levels of that, 2 levels of that. So HP is next. What if I go backwards? What if I just decide to be a rebel and go backwards? Will I be able to remember in a week? Or like, in a couple days that I'm going backwards? Probably not, so I'm gonna play it safe. I don't remember the exact intervals, but I don't think anyone is getting their points back already. I think that's safe to say. Because I think we're getting a red or blue Yoshi. It's my current... like, what I currently surmise to be the case. Again, this would work with a bigger audience size. But again, small streamer, so... But I thought it'd be a little fun thing to try out. It is quite lonely without King K around, Bomb. No lonely, him too weak. Now, him not here, sound normal to Cleft Door. You're on Bomb, denial Cleft Door. I saw you weeping in that locker, Bomb. So this is interesting in this version. Well, here we are. This is your locker room. Well, here we are also gives me psychic damage and a different reason. You're starting in the minor league, of course, as you've just now started your career. Again, shouts to Forgotten Land Switch 2 edition coming out in 2 weeks. That's all I'm gonna say about that. 3 weeks. If you don't like this dingy room, I suggest you work your way up through the ranks. And when you're ready to fight, you just log onto this computer terminal here. Mr. Grubba will then decide who you'll match up against. You will have no say in this. Why don't you try it once? Walk up to the screen and log on with A, then pick ranked match. Use the terminal now. Don't you understand basic instructions, Sir Swoop? Well, howdy, Sir Swoop. Waiting to get your wings dirty, huh? Well, there you go, son. Got a treat for you. Your first battle's gonna be against the Goomba Bros. Don't you worry about them, they'll be a piece of cake. Just mop them up, okay, son? Hey, you wanna get the crowd fired up? We wanna get the crowd fired up, so do a move where you do a triple flip and meow. You got any questions about detailed rules, just ask the lovely Miss Jolene, okay, son? Well, good luck, Bard. Okay, your battle's reserved. At this point, you just wait until security comes for you. Fighting is pretty basic. The team that drops the opponent's HP to 0 first wins. Simply winning is not enough. When Mr. Grabba sets fight conditions, follow them. In this case, the condition is to do a triple flip and then meow. Fairly easy. If you satisfy the condition and win, your rank goes up, and you battle a higher ranked opponent next. If you can get your rank up to 11th, you'll get a shot at the Major League. That's about all you need to know for now. Did you understand all that? Okay, good. For now, just wait until security comes to get you, Sir Swoop. Hi guys. Yeah, my name's Swoop. Sir Swoop, I mean. Nice to meet you. Yes, you. Sir Swoop, time for your battle, bub. Follow me. Okay, security's here to escort you to the ring. Try not to get completely destroyed out there. I don't know why they feel the need to give this tutorial twice. It makes sense from like a diegetic standpoint in universe that they'd have to explain it to him, but it just comes off a little bit weird to me. All fighters wishing to take part in exhibition matches must first hear an explanation of the rules. For exhibition matches, fighters can choose their opponents when reserving a match. Your ranking is not affected when you take part in an exhibition match. There are also no promoter requests. Otherwise, they proceed the same as ranked matches. You'll receive fight money for these matches. You can increase your opponent's options. You can increase your opponent options by increasing your rank. This concludes the explanation. Please choose review roles if you need to hear them again. So, we can fight anyone lower ranked than us, basically, including the Wings of Night. Would you like an exhibition match against the Wings of Night? Your exhibition match has been registered. Please go in the locker room, a security guard will escort you. This is new to this version, and it's actually a big deal, because it allows you to very easily fight characters that you were not able to fight in the original. Hypothetically, I guess if you ranked down by losing a ton of fights in a row, all the way down to level 20 again, you could fight them organically in the original, but that sounds like a headache. For our next battle, we got the merciless execution of the Great Gonzalez and the sleepy stealth scythe. Yep, a fight to the finish with the Wings of Night. Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. Teach me, O master. Get yourselves ready to battle. So, these are Chapter 4 enemies also. Huh, they don't start the same way. Normally in Chapter 4 they start on the rafters, but they're just flying this time. That's a swooper. I bet they call it that because of the way it swoops around. Wow, that's awesome naming work. Seriously, it's pure naming genius. So anyway, max HP is 6, attack is 3, and defense is 0. It says here it hangs from the ceiling. You can just damage it, it ought to drop off the ceiling, and then you can whack it. Hi, I'm regretting my life choices slightly because there's no easy way for us to win this fight. So this is gonna take a bit. Ow, okay. Forgot the timing of that. There we go. It's coming back to me now. I swear Superguard timings are a little bit earlier in this version, probably because of like input delay. So that throws me off a little bit. So yeah, this is not an easy fight to access, and it also gives decent star points because these are essentially enemies from an upcoming chapter. So like, we are not entirely at the point that they are expecting us to be able to fight swoopers. That's why I make a point to fight the brain, please. the clefts in the Schwank Fortress quiz game because they give they give more star points because you're fighting them so early compared to an actual chapter 2. Which is really cool. Nice. Wow, a piece of confetti flew right in front of the camera. It was very, like, startling. Alright, again, this doesn't affect rank. We have no conditions. And this will actually be very important later on as well. But for now, we are going to continue as normal. Well, dog my cats, if it ain't the great Gonzalez, fixing for a fight, huh? Yuck, 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 yuck. Oh, you're gonna love this. Your next opponent is Rank 10, the Glitz Pit, the Iron Adonis twins. That's right, you're darn tootin'. You're finally gonna make a go with Major League, son. We're expecting great things from you, so don't you go letting us down now. Now listen, son, in this battle, be sure to use a partner skill at least once. The crowd loves a tag team, and they want to see a partner show their stuff too. Now get in there and put your partner to work. Alright, so this is the match to decide if we can go up a rank to the Major Leagues. Which is a big deal, but there's a problem, which we'll be running into very shortly. Actually, we might loop back to a green Yoshi. I think it might have been long enough that we might end up with a green Yoshi. And now today's main event, the Major League awaits the 11th ranked Great Gonzalez, but only if he can beat the 10th ranked powerhouses, the Iron Adonis twins. Alright, so let's get the merciless execution in here, folks, the Great Gonzalez. I like how the crowd size gradually gets bigger as you rise the ranks. Like, there aren't many people in the audience initially. Like, they don't care about the lower ranked fights. Hoo-wee, the Great Gonzalez, how you feeling? Like a doof? Oh, Nelly, you heard the fellow, folks. He's obviously itching to mix it up some. I'm not sure what the option meant, actually. So yeah, these are, like, really spiky, like, tough clefts. Like, yuck, yuck, your challenge is real confident, boys. Yep, he's talking trash. And Adonis twins, he said, more like paper dog face bros, and they stink. And then he said, but they just play video games and cry when they lose. Yeah, then he said, only belly buttons run their family, stinkwads. And so on, yep. What? How does he know mom has an outie, that jerk? We're gonna blend you into a smoothie, pal, and then we're gonna drink ya. Oh, and one more thing. Only smelly stinkwads call other people stinkwads. Understand, stinkwad? Simmer down there, bro. You, stinkwad, you're gonna regret opening your yap, pal. See these bods? Solid iron. See these spikes? Yeah, they penetrate any substance. So basically, what I'm telling you is that whatever you try will be completely useless. Think that over in the very short time you have left with a functional brain. So if I'm not mistaken, they do something weird in this remake. They change how toweling these two work. I think they're classified as oh. We're gonna do it! We're gonna make the Major League if we win. Get psyched, Mario! Give up now. Resting quads, you're about to learn about our skills the hard way. If I'm not mistaken, in this remake, you have to tattle both of them. They actually have separate tattles, which is an interesting choice. That's an iron cleft. That guy is scary, period. Max HP is 6, attack is 4, and defense is unknown. What's with this book? It says no attack will work against iron clefts. It says nothing in the world is as hard as an iron cleft, just defense is impenetrable. If that's true, the only way to beat one is to whack it with the other one. Running away might not be a bad idea at this point. Yeah, we actually do have to tattle both, which is a weird decision. I don't necessarily like that. I think they count as the same enemy in the original. Ow, okay, that really hurt. Anyway, we'll just tattle the other one, since we have to run from this fight anyway, we might as well. That's an iron cleft, the green shoes mean. This one must be the younger brother. Max HP is 6, attack is 4, and defense is unknown. What's with this book? Okay. Looks like it's the same. There we go. Again, it kind of is weird that they make you tattle twice for a very small difference in dialogue. I feel like running away from this fight is designed to be easy because you have to run. We got ourselves a winner, the Anadonis twins. Blah, how'd you like that? We tried to tell you, but no. If you want another piece of pumpkin pie, have a bath and come on back, punk. Here's your fight money of 1 coin, Mr. Gonzalez. You do get a coin even if you lose. Rank will remain at 11 because you lost the match. Maybe you can't rank down actually. So like, I guess you basically can't fight Sir Swoop. Hey, check it out, our little eggy friend is gone. Didn't see that coming, or going, for that matter. Where do you think it went? Yo! Moment of truth. Ah, okay. Gonzalez! Check me out, thanks to you I hatched safe and sound. Thanks, man. What? You were in that cute little eggy waggy? Whoa, that's wild. Yeah, but who cares? You guys want to be champs, right? You want a crystal star? Anyway, I gotta repay you for saving me from old Hoggle out there, so I'll fight for you. I can hold my own. I'll swallow my opponent whole, honest. Just leave it to me. Huh? My name? Let's see, I just came out of the egg, so I guess I don't have a name yet. You seem fired up about it, so why don't you give me one? Make it cool, okay? I have a problem with this. There's another instance where the game has like a built-in keyboard for a very specific reason. I wish that was used for this as well, instead of just the Switch OS. That's just a me problem, though. Also, how do you turn in a prediction on... Oh, there we go. Choose outcome. There we go. Yeah. But again, they have to use a custom keyboard somewhere else for reasons, because of a particular gimmick. But I kind of wish they could have used it for this one too. Anyway, I have no clue what the hell to call this. Yoshi. If anyone has a suggestion very quickly, I can do it. Otherwise, I will just be very uncreative and say Yoshi. So I'm not here all day. Because I genuinely have no idea what to call this. So yeah, my guess is, like, I think the timer is about 20 minutes. So we basically went all the way past 20 minutes and looped back to being green. Which is like, oh, that took longer than I thought it would. Yohi? Are we all okay with that? Otherwise, I'll just... Look, I'm not seeing any objections. I like the little clicky sound it makes. It's very stimmy. Again, I'm not hearing any objections. See, my OCD brain just wants to call it Yoshi and just leave it at that. Because it's like... I don't know. For some reason, I always call it Yoshi for some reason. I don't ever name it. But again, Aiden is suggesting it, so... we'll go with that. Yeah, GG, GB, you did win the prediction. Hell yeah. Yoshi, huh? Not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, okay, Gonzalez, let's get out there and do some damage. Yoshi's not your friend. He'll answer to Yoki. Yoshi's ability is a primer. Press X to ride Yoshi. You'll move much faster while riding Yoshi. Try moving around with the left control stick. This is our Lackey Lester substitute, or carry if you like super. While jumping, hold A to float through the air for a brief time. Use this ability to cross otherwise impossible gaps. Again, they really drill things. You can stop riding Yoshi by pressing X. Cool. That concludes this primer. Do you feel like you mastered Yoshi's abilities? Yep, I mastered them. In battle, he can repeatedly bounce on enemies using his ground pound move, or use Gulp to inhale enemies whole and spit them out for massive damage. Nice. Oh hi, you're here now. Those hot dogs outside are amazing. You can even eat one during a match to restore both your HP and FP. Quick check actually. Wait, 4. Okay, we're good. I want to make sure we actually have enough FP for this fight, even without healing. Rank 10 Nicholas Pit. I think in the remake they also changed it so that this battle always is fixed. Cause I swear on GameCube I have had times where it's like, don't use a partner for this fight, making it unwinnable. So I'm pretty sure they changed that for the remake. If I'm not mistaken on that. But again, I may be misremembering entirely. My memory is not the best. The Armored Harriers. Yep, a fight to the finish with the Iron Adonis twins. You think you can take me and Gonzalez, huh? These uncharted bods just can't lose. It is unfortunate that the actual battle you win, or you can win, doesn't have like special dialogue or anything, so we're just kind of stuck with the normal dialogue. Yeah, remember, the no partner move condition sucks if it happens here. Gonzalez, let me at him. We're gonna take these punks this time. Blah, Stinkwad's challenging us again. He never learns. Looks like he brought some new shrimpy partners, if that's gonna help him. But yeah, again, I think the main difference is just that this one is not fixed as, use a partner skill. Again, I'd have to play the GameCube version again, which I obviously don't want to do as I'm playing the remake. I don't want to play this game twice. I do love this game though. Ouch, you spiked me right in the... That really hurt. Our iron bodies and pointy nastiness are being used against us. No fair. Oh dang bro, has he discovered our weak point? There was a recurring motif, I guess you could say, of brotherly characters in Mario RPGs being red and green coded. To be fair, this isn't even just a Mario thing, because Fire Emblem does that too. There's almost always a set of... whatever the first form of Paladin is, I don't remember what it is, Cavalier? There's almost always like a Cavalier set where one is red and one is green. Org. Do we have to go back to the minor league now, bro? I think I'm gonna be sick. Congratulations, Great Gonzalez. With this win, you made the Major League. Now that, folks, was what I call a wild and woolly fight. Diggity dang doozy. Keep it up, kid. You're going places, I can tell. Hooey. Come on now, folks. Give it up. We got a new Major Leaguer. Let's hear it for him. Hell yeah. Here's your fight money of 14 coins, Mr. Gonzalez. Hell yeah. Moving on up. Mr. Gonzalez, Mr. Grappa wishes to see you in his office. Follow me. This is actually a rare case where you can't even... there is no alternate dialogue, because you have to win this fight with Yoshi. So there isn't any alternative partner dialogue. For like having other partners on the field. Mr. Grabba, I've brought Mr. Gonzalez as you requested. Mr. O'Lean, you mind your manners now. We knock around here, missy. I apologize, Mr. Grabba. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it done. Now what did I want again? Something about Gonzalez? Oh yeah! Gonzalez, you old so-and-so, let me congratulate you, son. Major League already, huh? I feeling you're going places, and dang, I love it when I'm right. You just keep on putting tukuses in them seats. I'm counting on you, son. I got a special something for you. Go on, take it. Something about saying tukus went out threw me for a loop. You got 30 coins, really? So yeah, something else that's been on my mind. Your costume ain't cool. No big deal, son, but hey, someday if you become champ, I'll get you a new one. Something hot pink, maybe with some frills or something. You look a sight, son. Anyway, that's something for another day, Pod. Take a powder, okay? Mr. Gonzalez, please follow me if you would. You know, it's actually very weird switching voices this fast. In a game like this, I'm not used to doing that. It's actually a little bit trippy. Anyway, Major League. This is the Major League locker room. You will use this room from this moment on. The match system is the same as the minor league, but the bouts are harder. Try not to get completely destroyed out there, Mr. Gonzalez. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must be going now. A lot less warm. What's the deal? Would it kill these guys to show a little friendliness? Sheesh. Oh, hello. Studley guy coming through. Listen up, losers. I've been hearing about some rising star tearing up the league. It's you, isn't it? Yeah, you fit the bill, Skinny. A mustache named Gonzalez. Man, I came all the way over here for you. Ha 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 ha. What a waste of time. Oh, hi, Jesse. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was gonna say, I said followers are anonymous, so I probably shouldn't have said that. Oops. What's your deal, Gonzalez? Huh? Oh, the champ's belt. Crazy how you weren't following? Oh, I appreciate it. What in the hey? You get too close to the hawk and you might get rocked. I'm not sure, but it definitely looks weird. I think you're right, Gonzalez. Fake. And you think you can just smack talk the rock hawk? Again, trying very hard to enunciate this. I don't think so. You got some guts calling my belt a fake, you shrimpy no belt having wimps. Didn't your mama teach you any manners? Well, sorry, yellow dude, I didn't mean to rip on your big bad belt. Stop making fun of me, punk. You're alive only because we're in the ring right now. If I see you under those lights, I'll tear you apart. Remember the rock. Goodbye. I really pushed that dude's buttons, huh? Don't forget him, we got a problem. Your map pointed to Glitzville, right? If that dude's belt has a fake crystal star on it, then where the heck is the real one at? Oh, Gonzalez, is that your mailbox SP going off? Who'd you get email from? If you want the crystal star, heed my instructions from X. Who the heck is this X dude? He talks like he's the man to see about that crystal star. Why would you want to help us out though? This whole deal seems kinda whack. Gonzalez, even if the belts are fake, I think we should try to take the championship anyway. It's the best way to find out what's really going on here in the Glitz Pit. Yeah. I am purposely trying to not have a Freudian slip here. You got an ice storm. Blows a cold wind at all enemies that does 3 damages and freezes them. Hell yeah. Oh hi. This is an item I keep trying to sell. Pretty tough, baby, but you're gonna have to you're really gonna have to power up to win here. Hey, where'd you get that hammer? You're biting my style. I'm the hammer guy. I'll be the champ someday, you bet. That's right, just like the big legendary champion Prince Mush. Destroy the foe before you. That's the only concern of a true warrior. Yeah, they can stand to lighten up here a little bit. Welcome to the automated match reservation system. Same deal. Well, boy, howdy, Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Okay, then your next opponent will be rank 9 in the Glitz Pit, the Tiny Spinies. Now listen, son, this battle, I want you to avoid using any items, empty them pockets. Real men don't need no trinkets to help them hand out a proper whooping, you hear? No, now get in there and knock some heads the old-fashioned way, will ya? I'm having the realization on this playthrough that Grubba is someone who would call me a slur. Like, I think that's my main takeaway about Grubba on this replay is like, yeah, he'd totally call me a slur. Yeah, I like trinkets. Trinkets good. Alright. Well, we can Quake Hammer right away. So that's something. Wait, there's only 2 of them. I thought there were 3. This is easier than I thought it would be. The Thorny Demons. Yep, fight to the finish with the Tiny Spinies. Wait, it's gonna be fun poking fun at you. Average social media user behavior. Don't use items, cool. I have entirely mushrooms anyway, and like a Dizzy Down, an Ice Storm, and a Power Up Punch thingy. So it's like, I wouldn't be using items much anyway, to be fair. So it's fine. I should have tattled first, oops. That's fine. They have like 5 HP. So we won't win this turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know what I'm doing with my voice, I say this every stream. That's a red spike top, it's the most well-protected of the Buzzy Beetle species. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, and defense is a whopping 4. Yep, this guy is hard. Interesting. It has really high defense, and fire and explosions don't hurt it at all. If we can just find a way to flip it over, its underside has defense of 0. And that spike, what a pain. There's gotta be a way to flip it over. Do you think Grubba and Francis would be friends? In terms of just like incel behavior? Francis from Super, to clarify. God, it's the Super playthrough is gonna be interesting, because that is definitely another favorite of mine. So that fits the bill for this series. But yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing when we get to it. I had the realization that there's a specific part of this game that I will probably start crying at. And it's not that far away at this point, so that'll be fun. Nine. Not bad, so we have a few more to go. The funny part is I've actually never cried at this part before, but it's like, I think it's gonna get me this time. I don't know what it is, but I think it's gonna get me more this— Shoot, I didn't mean to leave. Mario, go back. Oh, we're coming up on a whole thing, aren't we? Yeah, we're coming up on a big ass thing. It's not a good thing either. Ranked 8 in the Glitz Pit of Poker Face. Now in this battle, I want you to avoid using your jump. No jumping whatsoever. Want to see a pure test of power without none of that flancing around, you got me? Now get in there and hand out a whooping or two. So yeah, I'm just gonna say beginning of chapter 5. It's like I'm probably going to end up crying, trying to read out a specific part of the game. So that'll be interesting. Super, I might also cry during. There's several games on my Fox Girls favorites list where I might just start sobbing. Both Xenoblades are on the list. Both Paper Mario's on the list. Mystery Dungeon, for sure. I'll definitely cry during Mystery Dungeon. So this is easy. The ultimate weapons, you're perfect to finish with the poker faces. Now, if we had gone don't use hammers, you're gonna be coleslaw, kid, and that ain't good. Speaking for yourself, maybe I want to be filled with holes. I don't, for the record, but it's just like... What if I did? Also, thank you for the hydration check. Oh, yeah, I just say shit, just because it's funny, and it gets a reaction, mostly of Aiden, I feel. I really... I don't know why. They always react to the unhinged things I say, and it's very funny. Is this the one with the gimmick fight, or is it the one after this? We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez. What did you expect, huh? We rock. Nope, it's the one after. Gotcha. Actually, I think there were 2 gimmick fights after very soon. I don't know if we'll get through this in 7 minutes. I'm funny? Oh, I'm glad you think I'm funny. I do my best to be entertaining. Oh shoot, whoa, Mario, that's another email, right? Don't just stand there, check it. Don't leave them on red. Go to the watering hole outside the Glitz Pit from X. That's from that X guy again. Great, the watering hole, huh? If you say so, X. Who is this mystery guy? Interesting. So, I'm gonna save. It's been a hot minute. Or a cold minute, depending on who you ask. Why are minutes hot? Why can't they be room temperature? You hate that X guy wait? Oh. Hey, we actually have a poster out here. We're rising up the ranks. Alright, I still need to figure out what I'm doing, because I'm really close to 100 follows. I don't have any... I want to do a goal, but I don't know what I want the goal to be. I'm also trying to set up, like, donation goals, potentially, because I might do a subathon, like a donathon, for my birthday week, which is very soon, by the way. Oh, you're Mr. Gonzalez. Yeah, that's the mustache I've been waiting for. He's so happy. Actually, you're pretty late. Somebody left a package and a note by the door a bit ago. It said, look for a thick-stashed man named Gonzalez. Give him this. And this is... this. You got a super hammer. Hell yeah. Now our hammer is finally gonna level up. Hey, it's me again, Toadette. It's nice to see you again, Mario. Again, reminder that the new voice of Toadette in Mario Kart World is the same as Ramlethal Valentine from Guilty Gear. Congratulations on getting that super hammer. Now you can use a wicked cool technique. My birthday is the 22nd, so like 2 weeks from now I might do a donathon. Let's get practicing it. It's a little hard, but I'm sure you'll get it. Hold B down, rotate B, hold B down, hold down B and rotate the control stick until your body twists up. Then release B to perform your super hammer technique. The key is to rotate a lot before releasing B. As someone with scoliosis, I wish I could just do this to fix my back. Hold down B and rotate the control stick, then release B. Do you want anything? That is a loaded question. Ooh, excellent, Mario. You're so awesome. Are you clear on the controls? All good. Good thing. Okay, great. You mastered the super hammer. Every time I say good thing, I do a thumbs up, and I can't explain that to anyone else. With the super hammer move, you can break even big blocks like this. Oh gee, I almost forgot. You can use the super hammer in battle, plus your hammer attack power is boosted now. Well, see you later, Mario. Good luck with your quest. I've been finding myself doing a stand where I'm just like, good thing, goodie. And I do the little, like, thumbs up arm, like, in and out. So far as I could tell, that hammer's a new model, the Hammer Whack 2005. A nice hammer all around, solid craftsmanship, good grip, high bonkability. We love bonkability. The commercials for this thing say that the hammer chooses its user. They aren't cheap either, so whoever gave this to you must be a big fan. Why leave it in this juice shop? Isn't that odd? I mean, it's not that hard to hand a gift to a pro fighter. You know someone's missing here? Mario, another email. Mr. Popular. Smash the blockade in the locker room from X. Almost said Mr. X. The blockade in the locker room, huh? What's behind it, you think? Resident Evil 2 is also on the list to note, so like, we will be running into Mr. X at some point in the stream. Again, I don't know how that's gonna go because, that game is very gory. Gorier than what I normally stream. So that is one where it's like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a huge playthrough, but, I like the game, so it'll be fun. Ah, Gonzalez, isn't it? I got word that you somehow fell back down to the minor league again. Can't say I understand why. Anyway, go on in. Drop down to the minor league? Is that a thing that happens? They actually call it out more in this version. Like, literally the original dialogue is like, you want to go back for some reason? I don't know why, but sure. But they actually change it so that someone... The implication... Actually, I need to check now. Do they actually reflect that? You're a major leaguer, please use the terminal in a major league locker room. Yeah, Mario always leaves everyone on red for some reason. Hey, it's Mr. Stinkwad, what are you doing here? If you want to fight outside the ring, I'll give you a fight, you big jerk. They actually react to the hammer, even though they don't take damage. It just startles them, probably. Oh, well, that was a dud. You can actually spin earlier on GameCube. They actually make you fully charge it in this version, which I find kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Yoshi also has a bit of wind up to his run, which can also be frustrating. You got a dubious documents, a set of documents that go into detail about a lot of important stuff. Mario, do you believe what that is? It's a scientific report on the crystal stars. Someone was researching the crystal stars and even have pictures. The crystal star in the championship belt is a fake, but the real deal must be here. You know, it's really weird that someone would just leave this lying around. Alrighty, we are almost to ad break, so actually we can do this really quickly. You again. Mr. Gonzalez, what are you doing in here? This is the minor league locker room. Major league athletes are forbidden. Even if they weren't, it's hardly appropriate to bash down the walls, I'll just be confiscating this, thank you very much. And there she goes. What's that chick's beef? It was totally hard work getting that info. Well, whatever. At least it sounds like the crystal star is somewhere in here. That feels so 2000s. Like, what's her beef? Like, it's so funny to me for some reason. Anyway, ads are about to start, so I am gonna stop here. And we'll resume the Glitz Pit momentarily. Hello, it looks like the ad break is just finishing up. So, speaking of ads, I do want to quickly acknowledge, apparently some very, not good ads are starting to be rolled out on Twitch. So I just wanted to quickly make a statement, before I jump back into the game of, hey, I don't get to decide what ads get run on streams. I hope nothing offensive is shown, but if it is, I do not affiliate myself with said offensive ads. Yeah, I felt like I should probably say something about that, because that's been the hot topic of the day on, like, Blue Sky. But yeah, again, completely out of my control. I've literally thought about switching to just pre-rolls, and having pre-rolls on and running ads more manually, or not even running ads, just taking my own breaks. Just to get around this for a little bit. But the ad breaks are actually helpful for me because it forces me to actually get up and, like, stretch. So that's part of the reason why I actually do run ads as much as I do. Is it literally forces me to be, like, take care of my body. Which is a good thing, obviously. Goody, holy moly shit. Okay, we're moving back to the game. Again, this is a joke only for Aiden, basically. And my VTuber is all out of alignment, probably. So I'm gonna take care of that real quick. Boop. So, where were we? We just got the document that Jolene swiped. We got the super hammer though, so that's good. That's also the wall that was in the 7 Mysteries of the Glitz Pit, by the way. As we're jumping into this next match, again, hope everyone's doing well today. Again, been a very interesting day, but I wanted to stay on schedule for the sake of helping me through this. Rank 7, the Glitz Pit, the Shell Shockers. Now listen, son, this battle I want you to win before you take 20 HP of pain. Ew, that sucks. Our fans don't want to see a bad hero win by the skin of his teeth, son. Get in there and show me some grit, pard. Oh, this condition bites for this particular enemy. Oh no. This is gonna be rough, because the Shell Shockers, like this one, actually deal a decent chunk of damage. They can also hit multiple... Like, they can hit Mario and the partner at the same time. I don't know if that counts separately, it probably would, so we might be in trouble. I might bust down an item. For our next battle, we got the Merciless Execution and the Great Gonzalez, and the Turtles of Hurdle. You'll be fighting to the finish with the Shell Shockers. Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. So-called Great Gonzalez, don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you, baby. So, we might have another fight immediately after this, too. So that's also something to be scared about. Yeah, I think we should bust out some items we'll try a Dizzy Dial. If that actually gets them, that would be great, to be honest. Ooh, I don't like that effect. Not gonna lie. Dizzy, attacks might miss. Me playing Strive and missing most of my normals. And just say Dizzy and I think Strive. That's a Shady Paratrooper. It's a Shady Koopa with wings, obviously. Max HP is 8, attack is 3, and defense is 1. Knock off its wings, and it's a Shady Koopa. Unlike typical Koopas and Paratroopers, its attack jumps when it flips up off its back. This also says it has a move that hits you and your partner at once. Is that possible? I guess the best thing to do is just beat it quickly after we flip it. So yeah, this is gonna suck. The back-to-back of this is gonna be annoying, but we'll give this a try. Okay, this is why I use the Dizzy Dial, to give me a little bit of leeway, with dodging. I am assessing. Okay, that is not very effective, then that's actually gonna get us hurt too, so oops. That was a miscalculation, it's fine. Telling you... There's a Shady Koopa, it's yet another member of the Koopa family tree. Max HP is 8, attack is 3, and defense is 1. The difference between them and other Koopas, they can attack from their backs. That's not all, while on their backs, their attack gets boosted and they use a terrifying technique. Wow, that's pretty tricky, no wonder they're called Shady Koopas, huh? So yeah, we'll see it here. We got a special... Ow. That was really stupid on my part, actually, trying to superguard that. Because if I had screwed it up, we probably would have gone over 20 HP. Shit, we might have to use the Ice Storm. Please freeze. There we go. That helps immensely, actually. Wait, this is not gonna do anything. Yeah, like, why did they do that? Hi the one guy, welcome on in, thank you for the head pat. Well, shit. What do we want to do here? I think we should just do this. I don't see a better option. I shouldn't have used Ice Storm in that case, but oh well. I was kind of panicking just because the wind condition's bad. If you fail a wind condition, you just have to redo the fight anyway. It's not the end of the world. But again, it's a little inconvenient. By the way, as a warning, to 100% the game, technically, you have to do this twice. Wait, actually, do you? That's actually a good question. I don't know if we actually have to do this twice. Like, if we have to actually become the champion twice to unlock a super boss, or if it's tied to something else. I'll have to look that up. If that is the case, we will do it. I will do it on my own time, because I don't think I want to show 2 to 3 hours of Glitz Pit again. Gonzalez. Oh, they're mad. They're real pissed. Whoa, Nelly, I don't believe my eyes, folks. The Iron Adonis twins are in a rage. You made us look like suckers the other day, and now you're gonna pay for it. Ah, a little tired from your match crate, stinkwad. Too bad. Prepare for pain. So we gotta fight these two again. This is really dumb though on their part, because it's like, we can just do the exact same thing. The one actual risk of this is obviously if you are in really bad shape from the previous fight. You could actually be in danger here, but shrug. Again, super guarding doesn't even hurt them. I can't believe I actually got both. I'm actually proud of myself with that. By the way, I'm pretty sure you can actually use R or ZR for the action commands like this, which means if you have a GameCube controller hooked up, you can actually very easily use that as well. Lurg, we lost after all that. We weak. Hooey, that's a great Gonzalez. Friends and neighbors? Kid don't even blink when the Iron Adonis twins barge in and attack. Whoo, tough. He's too dang tough. Yeah, this kid's only bound for bigger things, folks. Until next time, everyone, see ya. Oh, thank you all for the head pats. They're greatly appreciated today, and I'll leave it at that. Here's your fight when you're... God damn it. So, I'm gonna be real. I got hit by a number curse too. I've been seeing the number 17 everywhere. 17 for ever since I was literally 17. I've been saying 17 is my lucky number. Now it's kind of haunting me. So, that's fun. Gonzalez, another email. What now? I like prime numbers. Keep sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong and you are dead meat. Man, that dude sounds peeved. I'm thinking that isn't our ex-buddy. Who do you think would send something like that? A real jerk, that's who. Yeah, I like prime numbers, because it's like, they're not divisible by anything except the number itself in 1, which just makes them kind of cool in my opinion. 23 is another really good one. I think my inner math nerd is coming out. Also, this is a cool-ass Game Boy. I wish I had a Game Boy that was like translucent pink. Rank 6 in the Glitz Pit, the Fuzz. Now listen, son, this battle, I want you to avoid using any items, okay? Cool. No items, that's fine. Question mark. Wait, the Fuzz. You love your math game? Aww. Well, I love you too. Next battle, we got the Merciless Execution of the Great Gonzalez and the Bottomless Vacuums. You'll fight to the finish with the Fuzz. You're not gonna lose to the likes of you. Meork, we'll suck up your souls, Meork. Alright. We fought Fuzzies already, so this shouldn't be too bad. We'll actually fight both of these Fuzzy types somewhere else also. The green Fuzzies are the worst. They can actually... they can perform mitosis at any time, which is very frustrating. It's good for EXP at least. That's a green Fuzzy. As you can see, it's a Fuzzy and it's green. Duh. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, and defense is 0. Isn't it similar to a normal Fuzzy? So it replenishes its own HP as it sucks out ours. Ew, that is just the grossest thing ever. If you don't find that idea gross, seriously, there's something wrong with you. The main difference between this and other Fuzzies is that this one multiplies, you know? Bet this thing would look great sitting next to a gold Fuzzy. Why is my first thought to say, well, I mean, Goombella, some people are probably into that. Like, I don't know why that's my first instinct of how to respond. Flower Fuzzy steal FP, so that kinda bites, also. Tattle... Again, I play RPGs slow as hell because I like being very thorough. That's a Flower Fuzzy, wow, that's totally pretty fuzzy, don't you think? Max HP is 6, attack is 3, and defense is 0. This thing attacks by boinging in and sucking out FP. How uncool, we need FP. Once it charges up its own FP, it uses magical attacks, but beat it before it does. Oh, I just got it. It's a Flower Fuzzy because it sucks your FP. Duh. So yeah, it gets a lightning attack. That is faster than I thought it was gonna be, goddamn. No problem though. This actually works out really great if the next fight's the one I think it is, because we'll get a level up before another gimmick fight. Or an interruption fight is kind of more what I mean. So yeah, this timing actually might be perfect. Here's your fight money, cool. God damn it, we went barely past 420. Oh hey, a cake. Hey you, Gonzalez, Jolene brought you a piece of cake. From a fan, I guess. That looks totally yummy. If you chow on that, I bet you can ride the sugar rush. Yeah, let's eat. You fully recovered. Cool. As a heads up, there's another cake later on. You don't want to eat that one. Unless you want to be, like, at a disadvantage going into a fight just for the challenge of it. Okay, then your next opponent will be ranked 5 in the Glitz Pit, the Magic Koopa Masters. Now listen son, this battle I want you to wrap it- oh that sucks. Wrap it up in 5 turns or less. Gotta date with my best How the hell are we gonna do this in 5 turns? They have like 7 HP each, and they can also give themselves buffs. And I want to tattle them all. The best option, if I was like being smart, would be to do an exhibition match and tattle them there. But I'm not smart. Underworld Servants, you have a fight to the finish with the Magic Koopa Masters. Actually, more accurately, I'm very stubborn. I want to see if I can do it my really obtuse way. You fool. What you, fool, would do well to fear dark magic. So I want to say I've actually had issues with this because I think, oh, this is where the bonus fight's gonna be. And it's the one after, just to throw me off, just to spite me in particular. I should have saved the Ice Storm for this, huh? That would have helped. Because freezing them would have given me time. That's a green Magic Koopa. It's a Koopa Wizard dressed in green. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. Has magic attacks and can also use magic to make itself or allies electrified or invisible. Oh, and this also says it'll use magic to make copies of itself when it's all alone. Which is totally annoying, because then you can't tell the real deal from the copy. This might be a mistake, but we'll try it. Hypothetically, we could win this pretty easily in 5 turns. However, they can occasionally make themselves invisible, which means you obviously can't defeat them until they are visible again. And that's no good. So if they do that, we're gonna be in trouble. If they don't do that, we should be able to clear it, no prob. They all have 7 HP, so it's fine. They'll heal though. Okay, that works. That also is fine, I think. No, wait, that's actually not great. Yeah, see, that's the problem. So we have to spend 3 turns, essentially, like twiddling our thumbs, so that's not great. Yeah, but a lot of times you do a bunch of other BS along the way, too. So yeah, we might have to redo this fight, is what I'm saying. It's fine if we do, but I would have liked to have gone through it a little bit faster. That's a red Magic Koopa. It's a Koopa Wizard dressed in red. Max HP is 7, attacks 4, and defense is 0. Besides using offensive magic, it can also use magic to boost attack and defense. When it's alone, this wizard will use magic to multiply. The fact that you can't tell which is the real one after it multiplies is super annoying. I have to say though, that red is definitely not its color. My favorite thing about Goombella is just when she's randomly judgmental about something. Wow, you're just really determined to piss me off, I guess. Cool, thanks. Thanks a lot. I mean, that would be a strategy. I'm just trying to math out what the best course of action would even be at this point. I don't think we can do this in the win condition. Like, genuinely. I don't think it's possible. Based on the defense boost and also the boost sheet, it's like, I don't think we can do this. That's a white Magic Koopa. It's a Koopa Wizard dressed in white. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. Attacks with magic and can replenish its allies' HP. Better hit it first, huh? Oh, and this also says it'll use magic to make copies of itself when it's all alone. Which is totally annoying, because then you can't tell the real deal from the copy. We don't have anything to pierce the fence either. I really didn't think this through at all. Actually, that works out okay. 1 FP, thanks. Okay, dumb question, actually. Does the power punch affect Quake Hammer? Because Quake Hammer is usually a fixed 2 damage. So will this actually negate that? And we'll go through the defense for sure. I just don't know if it'll add the extra 4. It actually does. Sweet. This is like turn 5, so we are cutting it very close, potentially. Well, okay. That was scuffed as hell, but I think we actually met the win condition. Yep, we did it, barely, but we did it. Whew. Okay. And again, I think we have a bonus fight after this. Or it might be the next one. Again, I've had it, like, be a little inconsistent sometimes of which fight it's actually after. So it could be the next one. I would like it after this one, because we just gotta heal. But if not, we'll live. More, literally and metaphorically, we will live. Mario! Okay, this is one. Again, I swear I've had it after a different fight before. Like, the next one I've had it occasionally. Whoa, another fighter storming and screaming his full head off about something. Gonzalez has lots of foes, folks, some who don't even know his name. Will he live? Word in the street was that some mustache doofus was in Glitzerville. Looky here. Talk about perfect timing. Now all these folks get to watch me murderize you. Hey, we got to fight Bowser now, which is kind of fun. I am gonna destroy you, and I have witnesses. Yeah, about that, Bowser. I don't think you're gonna have a great time here. I really do enjoy the, like, hijinks of this chapter. Which is funny, because this chapter is just entirely just doing the same thing over and over again, but it still manages to kind of spice things up a bit. That's Bowser, but what's he doing here? My mind just blew a fuse. Max HP is 30, attack is 3, and defense is 1. He's uglier than I expected. Jesus Christ, Goombella. He's got a poisonous bite, so watch out. It'll make your HP gradually decrease. Also, if he ground pounds you, you won't be able to use one of your commands. Just focus your attention on beating him down, Mario. Ow, okay. I was expecting the ground pound for some reason. So that is on me. Math time. Huh. I think Goombella and Koops are gonna do the same amount of damage. So we might as well just stick with Goombella. Just gotta gradually chip him down, basically. Actually, one more. No, we'll be just shy. Maybe? Actually, yeah, we'll be just shy, I think. Because it'd be 5 damage. Oh. Oh, Alf. Well, I'd expect nothing less from you, Mario. Figures you'd get some licks in. Ow. I swear the regular guard timing, because of the animation of like crouching and guarding, the actual guard timing feels a lot more generous in this version, which is nice. Okay, one more for real. I was gonna say, unless I botched that and lost Hammer, then we would not have been able to finish it in one turn, potentially. I mean, I could've just used, like, the Earth Tremor. We didn't get the little fancy animation, I guess because this is a mini-boss. Arrgh! And an extra 15 star points for us, hell yes. So far so good. Grrg. Oh, that's our Gonzalez. He's only in bat an eye when some fool ambushes him. Tough, you're tough, son. You're only gonna get tougher. Stay tuned, folks. Till next time, everyone. See ya. Yeah, we're actually making really good time in this chapter compared to what I thought. Here's your fight money of 19 coins. Yeah, no, we are actually... We will probably finish this chapter tonight, which I'm very happy about, because I wasn't sure if we would or not. Wow, that was Bowser, right? Jeepers, who would've thought he'd show his face here? Nothing? Okay, guess we're just moving on. Ranked 4 in the Glitz Pit. Crawdaddy. Now listen, son, this battle I want you to avoid swapping partners out. Gotta go with who brung ya. A fight to the end, side by side. Now that's trouble, that sucks. Now get in there and stand by your part. So this kind of bites because I would not opt to use Gumbella as a partner beyond tattling. I want to tattle, but Gumbella's just gonna have to sit around the whole fight. This is gonna be a repeat of fighting Gus in Rogueport, because it'll just be Gumbella sitting there the whole time as Mario actually wins the fight. It's fine. Again, there could be worse fights to get this condition. The one next would be awful. Our next battle, we got the Merciless Execution of the Great Gonzalez and the Dark Gatekeeper. Yep, a fight to the finish with Crawdaddy. I feel like the internet has ruined that word for me in some ways. Foolish mortals, I will drag you through the gates to the netherworld. Like, I've been on the internet too long. That's the realization I have sometimes. Don't swap partners. Cool. Yeah, the spear does damage, so we can't actually attack with Gumbella. So if I was worried about pure speed, I would definitely have... Well, that was lucky. It definitely would be better to go in with Koops or Yoshi. Hello. That's a Darkrai. Yikes, what a ghastly looking spear thrower. Max HP is 20, attack is 6, and defense is 0. Wow, that's some serious attack power. You don't want to jump on it if its spear is pointing up, because that would hurt. For a run-of-the-mill spear tosser, he sure looks like he's got a point to make, haha. +2. Shit, I forgot the timing. It's been like 3 streams since we fought Gus? I don't remember the timing of that move. Okay. God damn it. Actually, I'm kind of in danger. Interesting. I'm just gonna do that. It's a little bit faster, and we're gonna take 2 turns anyway, so might as well. Well, at least I got 1. And we got really beat up this time, but it's fine. We don't have any, like, bonus fights after, so it's all good. We haven't gotten a single roulette, by the way. Basically, when you have the little symbols in the top right, if you get a action command successfully, you can roll a roulette to restore a stat. You can also get poison mushrooms that'll, like, have all your current stats. Like HP and FP and star power. So that's obviously one you want to screw up on purpose. But in general, I kind of feel like, my luck with slots is very bad. I'm not cut out for the gambler life. Another email? Yep. Mario, another email. Go to the telephone booth out on the pavilion from X. Oh, it's our X-Pal again. The telephone booth out on the pavilion, huh? I remember seeing it outside somewhere, but where? Let's check it out. I was thinking about the talk earlier about me crying potentially during a few of these Fox Girls favorites. And I still actually need to narrow down the list a little bit. There's one game that I'm kind of banking on it getting a remaster. If it doesn't get a remaster, that'll be very awkward. But I do have a backup game in mind. Oh, hi. Gonzalez. Good timing, you punchy little punk. Uncle Rockhawk's got some advice for you. If you keep stealing the spotlight from me, you're gonna enter a world of hurt. Quit making such a splash if you value your puny life. What a creep. How dare he threaten us like that? Talk about low class. Wait, he threatened us. You think that hate mail came from old chicken legs? Well, who knows. One thing's for sure. We gotta watch her step from here on out. Chicken legs, oh my god. The telephone booth. Actually, I think there are Easter eggs tied to the telephone booth. Maybe we can check that out real quick. But yeah, we only have like 3 fights left. We're rank 4 now, so 2-1, 3-2-1. So yeah, only 3 more. So we're almost done. That should be right over here. Yep. Got a storage key. A key that opens the storage room door in the Glitz pit. Oh, hi. Follow-up instructions. Go to the storage room next to Grabba's office from X. The storage room in the arena now? Sheesh, what's next? This guy's got us running all over. I can't take much more of this nonsense. Again, I've been trying really hard to just double down on Valley Girl Goombella. I don't know if I'm succeeding entirely, but I'm having a good time either way. Again, all these characters will have different dialogue as we go through the ranks. Great mustache, you're gonna beat Rock Hawk? Think you could even beat Prince Mush? The title match is coming up. My son is so proud of you. He's your biggest fan. And say, where's your little partner today? I so wanted to meet Yohi. Okay. You know what we have to do now. Gotta pump, Yohi. The title match is coming up. I'm pulling for you all the way, Yohi. Yeah, give him heck. Okay. Only the dad is interested in the Yoshi. Gotcha. Thank you for the hydration check and also the stretch break earlier. So the office by Grabba's office, or the storage room by Grabba's office, that should be right over here. Oh, hello. So you're telling me that you have no idea who got inside? What do we pay you for? I'm awful sorry, Miss Jolene. I heard a noise in there, but I couldn't find nothing. Fine. Leave the rest of this matter to me. Go back to your post. Listen to me carefully. Do not ever tell anyone of this, or I'll have your job. You, Mr. Gonzalez, this is highly inappropriate. What business do you have here? Please, I must ask you to stay out of the places where you have no business being. Well then, off she goes. I'm surprised we don't get a snarky quip from Goombella as a follow-up. You got a hot dog, Mr. Hoggle's meaty work of art. Okay. Refills 5 HP and 5 FP. That is a weird way to phrase that. Or maybe my mind's just in the gutter. That's some good mood lighting here. Oh, we meet again, you husky mustached hunk, you. You again, Miss Flirt-a-lot. Are you following us or what? Now, security heard you bungling around in here. It was you, right? Oh please, no one heard me. I'm the best mouse burglar of all time. I'm silent. It's quite obvious that someone else must have been monkeying about in here. Please, I'm like so sure. Hush, all you need to know now is I've taken what I needed, and now I'll be on my way. As for the rest, help yourself to whatever you like. And now we must part again, my sweet mustached man. Are you trying to set a world record for flirting or what? I almost forgot, my sweet. This arena holds many secrets, you know. You should be very careful lest you end up like those poor souls upstairs. And with that, goodbye, my delectable hunk of cheese. We shall meet again. Oh wait, we should have a special fight also. What's with that burglar rat? I swear I'm gonna head bonk her if she doesn't watch it. Watch it's not until the next game though. But whatever, what do you think she meant about some poor souls upstairs? Oh hi. Find the switch to reach the attic from X. The switch? Is it supposed to be somewhere in this room? It's what I'm using to play the game. So, we have to use Flurry to get the little covers off the blocks. Like how it's just a piece of paper that's designed to look 3D. Again, this will probably be Flurry's one of 2 appearances in this chapter. I almost never use her in this chapter. You gotta charge B badge. Increases the damage your partner will cause in your next attack. Like, I don't know why, I just like never end up using Flurry in this game. Except for stuff that, like, literally requires her. There it is. There's a star piece. There should be 2 more. No, 3 more in this chapter, it looks like. Not bad. I like how this just instead of like unfolding the staircase, it's like it's just hidden here like that. Also, yeah, this is very atmospheric how they have partial lighting here. Again, also all of the keys are color coded, so it makes it a lot easier to gauge some, like what goes where in some cases. But yeah, there are a couple of quality of life things that are annoying, like Yoshi having a little bit of a startup to his run, and again, having to fully charge the hammer every time you want to break a super hammer block. I don't know why they changed that, frankly. Very inexplicable. You got an HP plus badge. Also, massive frame drop again. I don't know what's happening. Again, I might have to roll back OBS at this rate, because I have no clue what's causing that. Because once a stream, it feels like the frame rate just kind of tanks for some reason. It could be a GPU issue, like NVIDIA drivers. So you didn't find hide or hair of nobody in the storage room, that what you're saying? Yes, Mr. Grappa, it appeared to be secure. Don't worry about it, sir. I've taken the necessary precautions. It was most likely just a rat or something. No big deal either way. Ain't nothing in there we'd miss too much anyway. Thanks for staying on top of this, Jolene. Hey, and by the way, any word on King K? I'm afraid we still don't know the whereabouts of King K, Mr. Grappa. And so I deleted his spot on a roster per regulations. The Glitz Pit no longer has any official connection to KP Pete, aka King K. I have of course taken the same steps with all fighters who have gone missing. Ooh, fighters have sure been going missing a lot lately. That's the 5th one this year. What in tarnation's going on? I even heard some security idiots saying the pit's cursed. I doubt that, sir, but I certainly don't understand the disappearances. But for the time being, tell the other fellas that King K headed on home for a spell. Before it gets out about missing fighters, it ain't gonna be good for business, oh sirree. Nasty rumors have a way of sending folks running to the hills, you know what I mean? I understand completely, Mr. Grappa. I'll take care of everything, sir. You know, Jolene, you're a dang fine manager, but you just plumb disappear sometimes. God, no, where in the world do you go, darling? That's... Mr. Grappa, I know you're my boss, but I don't believe that's any of your business. Easy, didn't mean to pry now. How about this, then? Heard of the Crystal Star? No, I've never heard of such a thing, Mr. Grappa. Okie doke. Well, I appreciate your time, Miss Jolene. Go ahead and run along now, you hear? Well, if this ain't a fine how-do-you-do, seems like good fighters are a dying breed. That Wild Child Gonzalez is just about the only draw I still got around here. Psst, Mario, you listening to this? This whole missing fighter thing stinks of funny business. And here I just thought that King K retired and headed back to his hometown. Hey, somebody up there? Oh, Nelly. Just a little old mouse. Here I am thinking someone's up there peeping. Gotta relax, take some yoga classes or something. Well, yep, well, back to the ring. I don't remember what the belch option corresponds to. Phew, boy, that was close. Did you catch how Grappa just came out of left field with that crystal star bit? Jolene was acting totally weird, right? I'm betting she knows something. Anyway, for now, we'd better get out of here before someone finds us. That we shall. Okay, but first, I could've sworn there's an item in the attic. I might be thinking of chapter 7. Because there's another attic in that chapter. But yeah, I need to look in, like, I keep checking, like, the logs for OBS, and it's not saying anything's out of ordinary for my install, so I have no clue why it just will suddenly have a rendering spike like I have been lately. Anyway, we're almost done here. Just checking really quickly. Okay, so we're not quite at the point for that extra fight yet. Let's see. Rank 3 in the Nicholas Pit. Okay, I forgot one. Hammer, Bama, and Flare. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid using your hammer. Not even once, son. I wanna see how you do when you ain't got something to beat a fellow with. Now get in there and let's see some acrobatifying. That kinda sucks. Quick hammer would be nice, and like, we would do more damage with the hammer at this point. The problem with that would be jumping, because it does 2 in 2 sets. It'll do 2 damage. The hammer is 1 hit worth 4, meaning it'd do 3 damage. So it'd be slightly better in this case. For our next battle, we got the merciless execution of the Great Gonzalez and the Big Bad Boot Bros. You provide to the finish with Hammer, Bama, and Flare. My Grandpappy's hammer is gonna strike you down, man. Here it comes. And again, the unfortunate aspect that we have to tattle all these. But again, I think I've sometimes had the Bowser fight happen after these guys. I think sometimes they've been out of order. I think that's actually the situation. Whereas sometimes I just end up getting the opponents slightly in a different arrangement. Like sometimes they're ranked slightly differently. It might be that. Like it's based on position versus which you're fighting. That's a hammer bro, you know him. He throws hammers, hence the name. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 1. When his HP drops and he thinks he's in trouble, he'll toss a hammer barrage. Nothing about these guys has changed, they're tough as ever. So brace yourself. Dang, this book always skips the important stuff. How do they carry endless hammers? Hammer space is a term in, like, fiction for, like, just infinite space. I mean, maybe the Hammer Bros shell is bigger on the inside. Well, we can take out you at least, but the other two are gonna be a problem. I'm inclined to actually target the Boomerang Bro next, but we can't defeat any of them in one turn anyway, so we might as well go down the line. That's a Fire Bro. This relative of the Hammer Bro spits out fire. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, and defense is 1. If you get hit by a fireball, you might catch on fire, so guard well, okay? When his HP gets low, he gets desperate and totally starts attacking like a fiend. Because the Boomerang Bro is arguably the most dangerous due to hitting both Mario and the partner. You can actually super guard both on the way back, too. It's obviously a little bit tricky, but it is doable. Again, I'm a little bit surprised by how fast we're getting through this, but again, the next 2 fights are gonna be a pain. That's a Boomerang Bro. This relative of the Hammer Bros prefers boomerangs. Max HP is 7, attack is 2, and defense is 1. He attacks twice with his boomerangs, on the way out and on the way back. When his HP starts getting low, he fights all the harder. Prepare for multiple attacks. I think the multiple attacks deal more, like, less damage per attack. But obviously are harder. Ooh, okay, we're actually kind of in danger. Interesting. we're actually kind of beat up at the moment. I kind of lost track of my HP, I'm not gonna lie. So looking up and seeing we have 9 health, it's like, that's not great. So kind of like the Pythers in the Boggly Tree, where it's like, they either do a multi-hit that deals less damage per, or they do one big hit that deals more damage. That was a lot of start points though. We're almost to another level up already. We're halfway to another level up already. Again, these are enemies we'll probably run into like later on. Actually, I don't think you run into these, except maybe like the Pit of 100 Trials. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22 coins. Now, do we have another email yet? I don't. No, wait, we have a different gimmick for this one. Or maybe not. This is your last warning. Stop snooping around about the crystal star. If you don't, you'll suffer the same fate as the others who have gone missing. Great, our angry pen pal again. He sure seems to have a lot of information. I mean, if he knows about the crystal star and the missing fighters, then this guy's totally holding the key to this entire mystery. But like, who is it? Who? Well, shoot, let's figure that out. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep checking. I don't think they actually expect you to manually check like this. But like, you might notice, Bandy Andy and his crew are gone. So we actually do have the Destructors. This is just a group of Spinias and Spanias. I don't think this is worth even showing off. We'll defeat them in one turn with a Quick Hammer. But just to show off, you can fight this group. And this is the only time you can fight them, is in this, at the end of this chapter. Actually, maybe to see what they say, we should fight them. Rank 2 in the Glitz Pit, Chomp Country. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to avoid using your chomp. No chomping whatsoever, that's fine by me. I want to see a pure test of power without none of that flouncing around. You get me? You get in there and hand out a whooping or two. So, there are a couple of really bad options here. Pardon me, Mr. Gonzalez, another gift arrived from one of your admirers. I'll just leave it over here, if that's okay. Do with it what you will. If I had gotten the don't use a partner, if I ever get don't use a partner for this battle, I will eat the cake. Cause like, it'll poison you and take out your partner for that battle. But because I actually I can use partners, I should actually not eat the cake. The cake is indeed a lie in this case. If you don't eat the first cake, the Shell Shocker will eat it and be like, wow, that cake was great. Red Orb, Fire Orbs. Yep, we're fighting to the finish with Chomp Country. Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. Arf, 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 arf. Well said. 10 out of 10. Don't use your jump. Fine by me. Also, we haven't shown Super Hammer and all, so I'll just show this off real quick. They have really high defense, but the hit on the way, like hitting them into another does actually, I think, deal a fixed point of 1 damage. I don't think this works on the Iron Adonis twins though. That's a red chomp. It's a rapid, red, biting, chewing, chomping fool. Max HP is 6, attack is 5, and defense is 3. His attacks are so powerful we could be in a world of hurt if we don't beat it fast. Which is why it's really, really annoying that its defense is so high. Its HP is pretty low though, so items and special moves might just work. Just look at that color. Think someone painted it after it fell asleep at a party? Like, what the hell, Gumelo? That's such a leap of, like, logic there. Super guards do work, just to... Ow. I tried. It did not work. In my favor. But yeah, doing this without a partner can kinda suck. If you get, like, don't use hammers, that's also really annoying, obviously. We'll switch to Yoshi just in case. Never mind, we're good. We don't need Yoshi. Ow. We do in actuality need Yoshi. Oops, spoke too soon on that one. Well, at least I super guarded the 1, so that was fancy. That's a weird stylish timing. I'm really bad at that one. That one always feels a little bit wonky, in my opinion. Not bad. Now, all you got... It's funny that this Yoshi is such a shit talker. It's like the one Yoshi that actually speaks regularly in the series, and they constantly are full of attitude. Oh, that Koopa's seen better days. By the way, Gonzalez, you see the dude in the floor back there? Like body went numb, stupid cake, hate cake, never eat cake again. Was that cake poisoned? Yeah, it must have been. If we'd eaten it, we'd be all banged up like that guy. Legs like grape, jelly, shell shaking, hate you cake, hate you. All that's left is this dude. If we don't use hammer for this one, that's gonna suck. That's gonna be awful. It can happen. I've had it happen. And that's just like you have to rely on the partner if you don't have like a spike jump badge, which we can't get until next chapter anyway. So that's very frustrating when that happens. Rank 1, the Glitz Pit, the Koopanator. Now listen son, in this battle I want you to use at least one special move, okay? The crowd needs something flashy, gotcha. Catch my drift. Certified happy chaos moment. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I should do the exhibition match, because again, after this chapter you can't fight that team again, and just to show the dialogue, maybe I should. It'll literally be one turn, because all I need to do is... Wait, actually they have 3 HP, I should use Koops. The Razor Blade Brigadier, yep, if I had to finish with the Koopanator. You, finally I get a piece of you, finally we'll see who's truly stronger. The funny part with the Koopanator, and Dark Koopa Trolls in general, is how really easy it is to actually defeat them if you can use hammers, if you're allowed to use hammers, because you can flip them over. You can basically render them completely harmless the entire fight if you're careful. Oh, there goes the audience. Makes me wonder what flavor that cake is tied to poison so well. That's a very good question. That's the Dark Koopa Troll. These guys just totally ooze toughness, don't you think? Max HP is 25, attack is 5, and defense is 2. After it charges up its power, its next attack will be devastating. Try to survive it. It's almost like those red eyes are there to warn you just how tough it is. And maybe it just doesn't get much sleep. Just like me for real. So hey, we have no risk now. The problem with me having no risk is, will I forget to actually use a special move? More likely than you think, potentially. Wow, I can't believe we're getting a roulette to restore the 3 FP we used. I think I even... Wait, why do we have 3 FP? Oh wait, Quick Hammer, that's why. I'll get it here because I don't need it, never mind. I jinxed myself. I'm gonna do something really goofy here. I don't care. We don't... yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna botch it immediately. This is what I've decided to do, because I don't actually care to deal damage this way, so I'm just gonna do this. It takes too long. This is like the only time I've ever failed this. Though it was deliberate in this case, it doesn't really count. We also haven't used multi-bonk at all. Just because I'm really bad at it. And again, the frame windows per multi-bonk are weirdly messed up in this version to make it harder to infinitely do this. Like, it's essentially like a cap, but it's reinforced really weirdly. So instead of a literal, like, it caps you at a certain number, it just makes it really hard, because it's like frame perfect for that one input, and it goes back to like a 3-frame window or something. It's really inexplicable. I don't know why they said it that way. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez. See? No biggie. Yeah, we're flying through. All that's left is the champion fight. 30 coins, damn, I think that's more than on GameCube. Like, I swear that's more. I think we'll finish the chapter. Though, there's a lot left of the chapter still. Case in point. Hey, that's another mail. What do you think? Our ex-friend or the haterator? Move the Great Gonzalez posters in the lobby from X. Oh, X again, huh? Okay, I still don't trust this guy, but I guess maybe it's a clue. Something's behind your posters in the lobby, huh? Alright, I guess we gotta head to the lobby then. We'll heal first, just so I don't forget. Also, for these segments, they lock you out of the terminal. So, you can't just do a fight instead. You can't progress. Until after. Which again, if you think about it, should really be a clue about what's happening here. Given, like, who would actually have the ability to lock us out of the system like this? Yeah, we might still have like a decent 40 minutes left of this chapter, even though we're almost done. Like, this is a pretty chunky chapter, all things considered. I think it's this poster. It might be on the second floor, though. I'm like 90% sure it's one on the left side, though. Yeah, it might be this one, actually. There we go. You got a storage key. A key that opens a door in the Glitz Pit storage room. Go to the second floor of the storage room from X. Okie dokie. Huh. Just gonna jump over that banister, because I can. Yeah, no. We've made pretty good time here. Hi, AC, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. I say that a lot, but, yeah, I hope everyone's having an okay day. Again, my day is all over the place, but I have enjoyed getting to stream this, as always. Open this up real quick, and then... Yosh across. That's a very good emote, by the way. There should be a star piece, but we actually have to break this first. Gotcha. Oh my gosh! What happened here? Andy and King K. Oog. Gonzalez. Listen to me. Man, don't get near the ring when no one is around. Oh. Andy, stay with us, okay? What do you mean don't get near the ring? I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, he's not saying anything. Ooh, he's in real bad shape. Hi, Jolene. Bye, Jolene. Whoa, did you see that, Mario? Was that Jolene? What the heck is going on? Still stuck in your pit of bad luck? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that improves. It feels like everyone's having like an off time, so I do hope everyone's luck turns around soon. Anyway, ads are about to start once again, so we will let that run and finish up the chapter, hopefully. Hi, I have returned. We are just about ready to jump back in and kind of want to hustle back to the game to try to get through this chapter. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I hope to finish the chapter this stream. Again, I thought it would take 2 streams anyway, so I'm genuinely impressed we got this far already. And we are ready to go again. So, nothing else to do except fight the champion. Except, what if we don't fight the champion? What if we just totally do an exhibition match, which will take like... The dialogue is going to take longer than the fight itself. But again, I just think it would be fun to shut this off, because there's no way to fight them in the original. As far as I know, I don't think there would be a way to rank down all the way to level, like, 20 from rank 1. That'd be a huge ordeal. That'd take so much time. And again, I don't even know how you rank down. Because I'm pretty sure you stay at your rank, you just don't go up if you win, but don't meet the condition. The flying bullets, you'll provide to the finish with the destructors. Okay, we can do this. You got bad luck getting matched up against us, oh my god. Do we now? This is gonna be very funny. Because at the point of the game we are at, this will take like 5 seconds. There we go. That's GG. Again, everything around the fight took longer than the actual fight itself. I shouldn't have said 5 seconds, I just put a song in my head now. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez. We won? Cool. Coops, don't act so surprised. These are like level, like, these are enemies from like the first area of the game. Well, that was extraordinarily trivial. Do we yell from that? Like, we barely took any, like, hit to our stats minus a slight drop in FP. But, we could use all the FP we can get, to be fair, so... Swap over to Goombella once more, and... actually register for the match, here. The Great Gonzalez, howdy, you fixing for a fight, huh? Yuck, 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 yuck. Well, guess what? Your next match is the title match. Ooh-wee, darn tootin' you up against the champ, Rock Hawk. Now, I wanna see a fair and exciting match, so don't you let me down now, you hear? Now listen, son, this battle, there are no conditions. You fight that champ with every trick and technique you got. And get in there and win yourself a championship. Originally, this battle was fixed to always have the requirement of use a special move. So that is a change, not that it matters, because if you're the champion, you can't go up any higher anyway. So it kinda doesn't matter. It's time for your next match, come with me. I was just double checking if it was unique dialogue, I didn't think it would be. So, we are going somewhere else. Hey, where do you think you're going, pal? Where do you think you're going, pal? Huh? The ring's this way. Yeah, you go this way this time, cause it's a special match. Uh-huh, sure. Sure, Jan. Slow down, will you, buddy? Why are we going this weird way again? No answer out of him. Going to the exact opposite side of the area. I actually have a slight grievance with this. This locker room is abandoned. I wish the other fighters you didn't see in the first locker room were in here. You two wait here. Again, just a little gripe. But this is a minor league locker room, and speaking of which, where is everybody? I know he said to wait here, but Mario, we're gonna miss our fight against the champ. Now for today's main event, the top dog in Major League, the Great Gonzalez is finally gonna throw down with the champ, the one, the only Rock Hawk. First to enter the ring, the Golden Grandstander, Rock Hawk. What happens if you do win without a special move? Nothing, because you're already the champ. Like, you become the champion by winning. Therefore, like... That's why, probably why they got rid of that in the remake. Who doggies, champ? How you feeling, son? Your challenge is a handful. You don't want a handful of this. There's only one champ, and it's me. Even if this Gonzalez wuss ever shows up, what's he gonna do, huh? Nothing. Something about the phrasing of that stands out to me, and I don't know if I should point it out. But the Great Gonzalez made it to the top of the majors faster than anyone ever. He even got up faster than you did, champ. What do you gotta say about that? What do I have to say? That's what. Who cares what this guy did to a bunch of chumps, because now he gets rocked. Okay, they're like totally ridiculously late now. I'm gonna find out what's up. Oh my gosh, Mario, it's locked. The door's locked. We're totally trapped. And now for our challenger, the merciless executioner, the Great Gonzalez. And nothing. Hold the phone, folks. What the hell is going on? What happened to the Great Gonzalez? I'll tell you what happened. He fears the Rock. We were a stupefying development, folks. Did the Great Gonzalez really turn yellow in the head and head for the hills like a dog? Tell you what, folks, if you don't show soon, he's gonna forfeit the match. Well, that sucks. Mario, if we don't do something soon, we're gonna forfeit that match. We gotta get out of here. Oh, hey, another Princess Peach poster. Anything in the lockers is missable because you can't go back into the other two lockers. Again, I do wish you could see more of the characters in here, but it's fine. Yeah, yet again a Princess Peach poster. to remove. And hey, remember the haunted toilet from earlier? That's gonna come into play very soon. Actually, can you go back in? You can, okay. Again, it's weird having an area that you never go back to in this game. Like, there are very few areas that are permanently locked off. This is one of them. And again, I'm pretty sure in the remake specifically, they add an item somewhere. Yeah, oh no, that's really good. A live stream. God damn, that is definitely worth it. And again, that's permanently missable because you can never come back here. Anyway, the haunted toilet in question. And they're just kind of banging around in the pipes. Oddly enough though, the toilet is actually linked to the toilet in the Major League. Which also there's a mention of the bathroom is always used. You can't go into that bathroom. It's a one-way door. That was maybe the grossest thing I've ever done. Hey, this is the Major League locker room. I find this on. Wait, I thought they didn't let you go back in there. Am I losing my... Did they change that? I genuinely don't know. Because I could have sworn that immediately locked as soon as you left. But maybe I'm totally misremembering. You're late, Mr. Gonzalez. You better get in there. The crowd is going berserk. What did you just call me? How dare you say that? I did not trick you. I have no idea what you're talking about. You better check yourself. Is it a case of, like, all the guards, like, are the same sprite, so he's just confusing him for someone else? Or is he playing dumb? I can't tell. The moment you've been waiting for, folks. The great Gonzalez just entered the arena. Wow, looks like we actually made it. And listen to those cheers, Mario. They love you. Come on, let's go put this oversized rooster in his place, huh? You're late. Let's listen to the crowd hoot and holler for the challenger, Great Gonzalez. Was hammer put and harm be enough to rock the Rock Hawk's socks? Wow, I have to be very careful with that one. Now, long last, about to end all battles is here. Let's keep it clean, boys. Got yourselves ready to battle. Yeah, Officer, destroy Officer Jenny Syndrome, yeah. This is a great remix, by the way. Okay, Mario, this is it. A match with the champ. Let's destroy this guy. You wimps should have stayed locked up safe and sound. What? What are you saying? Don't tell me it was you who got that security guard to lock us up. You're darn right I did. I also sent that poisoned cake, suckers. Why is he just admitting all this? That's what happens when you mess with me, baby. You meet the pain train. So you're the jerk that's been sending us mean emails about the Crystal Star. Huh? I have no idea what you're babbling about now. What's a Crystal Star? No, wait, I don't care. I may not play exactly fair, but I got skills, punks. Now you're about to meet them all, baby. Prepare to be rocked. Okay. Let's see. He has 30... does he have 30 or 40? So fun thing, in the original guidebook, I think it was wrong. I think it said like 30 when he actually had 40, or the other way around. That's Rock Hawk. He flips, flaps, and slaps. That's what the book says. I feel like they knew what they were doing. Max HP is 4, the attack is 4, and defense is 0. He's really good at aerial maneuvers, but other than that, he's pretty meh. One thing you should know is that Rock Hawk never fights above the board. Carelessness leads to lifelessness, you know. Okay, that's a 2-hit attack. Owie. Yeah, I think the guidebook, the official Nintendo Power Guide said 30 HP. Which is obviously incorrect. But again, even the official guides could have issues. Not too shabby, you're better than I thought. This may actually be fun. Don't get your head swelled though, cause you got a ways to go. Check this out. Time to rock. I was hoping to get the counter, just cause it would be funny, but I botched it. We are kinda hurting. Which has me a little nervous for this, and also the final boss of this chapter I'm very nervous about, not gonna lie. That deals a lot of damage. Okay. Neat. Better him than me. I can end the fight now if I actually lock in and get a multi-bonk to work. So we'll see how this goes. I might botch it. Nope, I botched it. It's fine. Where the hell's Merle? We haven't seen Merle all chapter. Man, you're kind of annoying. How dare you turn the rock back on the hawk? I should have just taken care of you before the battle. I'm getting lazy, I guess. Well, since it's come down to this, I guess I got no choice but to... Oh no, this attack is not good at this low of HP. Okay, ow. Hey, we lived. Owie. Well, we cut that a little bit closer than I would have liked, but we made it. No! I, Rock Hawk, the champ, the undefeated master, I've lost to such losers. I thought he gave more experience than that. I could've sworn he gave like 30 in the original. Or maybe I'm higher level. Yerg. Folks, I feel my eyes just popped out of my head, like we got ourselves a miracle. Technique versus technique, raw power versus raw power, clash of superhumans. Folks, this was truly, honestly, without question, no doubt, absolutely the most legendary, amazing, improbable, history-making bout of all time. And the victor in this match for the ages was the great Gonzalez. Congratulations, Gonzalez, you're the champion, son. You got a champ's belt, the champ's belt you earned when you beat Rock Hawk. In my hand, folks, the new Glitz Pit champ, the great Gonzalez. I like how he actually wears the belt. I don't think he actually does in the original. Well, you finally did it, son. Today's your first day as the new champ. Jolene, hand him the fight money. Here's 5 money of 100. Jesus Christ, that is more than in the original, I think. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and get you set up in the champ's room right away. Miss Jolene, be a peach and show Gonzalez here at the champion's room, okay? Absolutely, sir. Well then, Mr. Champion, would you follow me, please? For 40 HP, I dispatched it fairly easily. Yeah, that was a pretty smooth fight, all things considered. I'm worried about this next boss, so I can actually have trouble with it, even though I played this game 20 times. I think the first time we played the remake, I immediately lost the live stream on this next fight. So I am a little bit nervous. This is a snazzy room compared to the original. Congratulations again, Mr. Champion. From now on, this is where you'll stay. It's your room now, so make yourself at home. You'll use the terminal as always. As you always have, of course. Will there be anything else? Well then, have a nice day, Mr. Champion. Yes, we finally did it, Mario. We destroyed him, but... You know, the Rock Hawk really sounded like he hadn't heard of the Crystal Star. I mean, even though we're champs, we're no closer to finding the real one. Hey, Mario, am I losing or do you hear a voice coming from somewhere? Think it's a ghost? Ah. Whoa, turn the volume down on that thing. I almost screamed. Discover the true nature of the ghost from X. Wait, we have to find a real ghost? No way. I like the trying-ass Mario poster. Yeah, even the Game Boy is gold. Did they ever make a gold GBA? I think there was an SP that was like yellow for Zelda, but I don't think there was ever an original Game Boy like that. Fortunately, the mirror does not reflect. There is no ray tracing. Okay, just gotta fly over here. Bust down the... God damn it. Again, I'm used to in the original where you can actually let go early, and you have to charge up more. I'm gonna botch this a lot, I'm pretty sure. I like how they actually show where this is relative to everything else. This is the air duct, right? Where does it lead to? Good question. Yuck. Well, that's in perfect condition as usual. Yep, as long as I got that baby working for me, this old body never gonna get weak. But I'm gonna have to wash my tootsies here for a little bit. First, I let that King Cage walk in on me when I was with that. And now I can't shake the feeling that Jolene and Gonzalez are onto me. Or I guess I'll burn that bridge when the time comes. I'll just disappear, just like I did to them others. Like I did to Prince Mush, the first champ. That's Grubba. You think you could have made all those fighters disappear? No shit, Goombella. Better lock this room up tighter in a peanut butter jar at a squirrel convention. I'll just go ahead and hide the paper relating to that in the desk drawer. Thank you for telling me all your plans. There we go. You know what though, since I'm thinking aloud here. Good fighters ain't nothing to mess with. Even Rock Hawk lost to Gonzalez. This new champ might have to disappear pretty soon, for my sake. Just gonna break the vent again. There should be 2 star pieces here. I see one already. Looks like he's gone. Didn't he say something about his desk drawer? You got a star piece. Hell yeah. Let's check the other drawer first. That's where the other star piece is, so that's very good. There's something. You think that's a paper Grubba hit? Let's take a peek, huh? Whoa, a machine under the ring using a crystal star? These are the blueprints. I don't know much about the technical stuff, but I think the crystal star powers it. If this document's accurate, then the machine can suck the power out of people. Do you think that King K and Bandy Andy had been, like, drained? Oh, hi. Great Galbinkle, but how tarnation did you get in here, son? Well, slap me and call me sassafras. You're staring at my secret paper, too. Quiet, you total scumbag. You suck the life out of poor King K and Bandy Andy. Oh, Nelly, this ain't good. It's gonna skedaddle. Come on, Mario, we can't let that jerk get away. I like how we have special chase music. I'm pretty sure this was not in the original. I'm like 90% sure the song is new to the remake. Mr. Grubba? Yeah, I actually had through a minute ago. He was wigging. Interesting way to put it. But yeah, this is the only time we can actually enter the arena when no one else is around. Hey, that was also one of the 7 mysteries of the Glitz Pit. Who would have thunk? I gotta say, y'all are a couple of slack-jawed idiots sniffing around my business. Now that you know my big secret, I'm afraid you're gonna have to take a little dirt nap. And that's the real crystal star and what it's being used for. I like how the diagram on this secret paper actually matches this design, roughly. Albeit scaled down significantly. Look, Mario, up there, the real crystal star. Yep. How you like my machine? Pretty dang nice, huh? I've been sucking power from fighters with this baby. Sharp. Yep, darn tootin'. And you know why? Because it keeps my body forever young, son. Using a crystal star to look good? You're so totally vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're gonna pay for that. Oh, just shut your traps now. I'll use my crystal star however I dang please. Check this out. Muscle up. Again, they have way more fanfare for this in this remake. Macho Grubba. Whoa, Grubba got huge. Hooey, I'm gonna smush you guys into guacamole and snack on your energy too. This fight is actually surprisingly rough, so we'll have to see how this goes. Macho! I'm a powerhouse now, you pestering little piece of prairie piffle. So long as I have this here machine, my body will be rough, tough, and ultra buff. Okay, Mario, I've had just about enough of this guy's yapping. Let's take him down. He's got like 60 HP and can give himself buffs constantly. So yeah, this is actually a really mean fight. I could lose the life mushroom like I did in my previous playthrough immediately. As Macho Grabba, he's Grabba all souped up on Crystal Star Power. His max HP is 60, attack is 4, and defense is 0. His attack pattern is simple. First, he increases the number of times he can attack. Then he powers himself up with all sorts of wild power-uppy moves. So it's pretty important to pay close attention to how he's powered himself up. The wildest thing about this musclehead is that he was just regular old Grabba a moment ago. Guess the Crystal Stars really are powerful. So yeah, this is his move to give himself more attacks. More chances to attack now available. So he'll start buffing himself and also attacking next turn. So ideally, we want to get as much damage as we can before he like raises his defense or something. This is a very intense remix of the song. Oh yeah, keep it spicy. You know I love good tussle, Gonzalez. Keep on scrapping, son, cause it ain't gonna do you much good in the end. Oh my god, 3, that's gonna hurt. So yeah, he can attack immediately after too. Ow, 7 HP is a lot actually. Luckily it only lasts 1 turn, but still, that's not great. Again, we have like 7 mushrooms, so I actually might pop one now. I would love to hold on to the hot dog and the life shroom. The hot dog for a quest, the life shroom because it's the life shroom. You can't tell what's more fitting, Foghorn, Leghorn, or Anime Deity. I kind of lean Anime Deity, personally. Please hit Goombella, so... okay. I mean, I did say, please. But still, owie. The main reason is just to spread out the damage a little bit, so it's not just Gonzalez. It's kind of the Persona role, where, like, if... your main character goes down, the battle's lost. So, like, I prefer if Mario doesn't get his beat up. Not too shabby, Gonzalez. You got showmanship, that's gold in this biz. This here battle's just getting started. It's time to show you some real moves. Back in the day, I had so many rump-kicking moves, you had to make some illegal. So he's even bigger now. Then he'll start doing a backflip move. I don't remember if it actually can remove attacks, like in the Bowser fight. Ah, I totally forgot about that attack. 28. This isn't gonna do much because he's got +3. Yeah, that kinda sucked. I'm gonna toss a mushroom at Goombella too. All the peonies ran away. Cool. So we get less star power to work with, but I'm also not using much star power at the moment. Just gonna do that for safety, because the life shroom will go to the partner too. I think that's what happened on my previous playthrough. The life shroom immediately went to my partner, and I lost the life shroom because of it, and I would rather hold on to it. He's much too big for a clothesline, yeah, that's fair. Again, not taking chances. Hypothetically, it would actually be a good thing to try to go for a multi-bounce, but... a multi-bonk, but... arg! I ain't finished yet, Gonzalez. Ain't over till it's over, and that's the way it goes in combat sports, son. And let me tell you something, fortune's gonna smile on me in the end, punk. Oh no. He's being real annoying at the moment. Oh god, ow. Well, that lasts more turns than I thought it would. That's not actually great. I might toss the honey syrup, actually, to make sure we have enough FP for the rest of this fight. We're fine. We are not in danger at all. Actually, I might save it. I might just do this. I think we're fine. We can probably finish this in 2 turns. That's gonna hurt like hell, though. That hurt like hell, as I suspected. Owie. How many multi-bonks do we have to actually get? 4? 3? Wow, okay, I could just botch it entirely. That works too. Okay, good. He raised his attack, so, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna really hurt. Okay, ow. We lived. That's the important part. We're also getting a level up after this, so we're gonna be fine. Also, well, this is the end of the chapter anyway, so it's fine. Yarg! And there goes Grubba. 100 coins for our chapter clear bonus. And we'll be leveling up, I guess BP next? 3, 3, 2. So yeah, BP next, I think. That's 3 levels, that's 3 levels. And then, yeah. We can finally equip quick change after all this time. Let's go. Again, Mario became a B-list star. Next battle, Mario's crown and stage will get bigger. No, how'd this happen? How could a perfect bond like mine lose to such a schlub? Oh, great Gonzalez, great fight there, son. Great fight. Urgh. Mr. Champion. No, I mean, Mario. Please allow me to offer my earnest thanks for defeating that foul grubba. Jolene! I really have to apologize. I'm so sorry that I had to get you involved. But you must understand, I had to learn the truth about this arena by any means. Let me tell you everything. I had a little brother once by the name of Mush. He'd have done anything for me. Our family was always poor, so he became a fighter here to support all of us. But he suddenly went missing one day. Our family was inconsolable. I suspected foul play, so I got hired on as the manager and investigated in secret. As I looked for clues about my brother, I accidentally saw Mr. Grubba transform. Seeing what I was up against, I almost gave up hope. Then you appeared. So I decided to secretly guide you. So the mysterious ex who was sending those emails? Correct, it was me. Once I saw you fight, I knew you were the only one who could challenge Grubba. Now, sir. No, not sir. Grubba. I want answers right now. What did you do with my precious little brother? You know exactly what I'm talking about. The first champion, Prince Mush. Prince Mush, he discovered the secret of my power-sucking machine. I had him, disappear. And which way you look at it, he ain't around these parts no more. No. I suspected as much. Oh, poor sweet Mush. No, she came off all uppity, but she was just a girl who loved her brother. Whoa, Mario, check it out, the crystal star. In the original, it just kind of popped them out. It was very anticlimactic by comparison to this. Whoa, is this? Am I back in the Glitz pit? Mush! Oh, is that really you, sis? What are you doing here? I was just... There, Mush. It's okay. It's all over, finally. Wow, the crystal star can do that? Actually showing her shutting off the machine. Now, Mario, the crystal star is yours. But yeah, like, the actual framing of scenes have been greatly changed in the remake, and mostly for the better, I'd say. I can't think of any that feel worse. Not for real? We can just take it? It's better that you have it, so that nothing like this will ever happen again. Well, you heard it, Mario. Grab it.
Oh, yeah.
You got a crystal star! And your star power is now 4, and Mario learned the special move Power Lift. That's actually a very good special move. Very fitting after fighting Grubba, no less. But it's also just a very good move that's very good and would be very good for this chapter, actually, but unfortunately not. Glitzville's seamy underside was a dark, dangerous place seething with conspiracy. With the help of the lovely Miss Jolene, Mario revealed Grubba's true identity and acquired the third crystal star by defeating the monstrous Macho Grubba. Grubba had used the power of the Crystal Star to run his power training machine. What other hidden powers might these strange and mystical items possess? Again, I did not think we were getting through this in like 2.5 hours today. Baldam? Tell me, what good are you? You still haven't taken care of that Mario character. Well, yes, sorry, but only because he's tougher than we thought at first. You do understand that we X-Nauts must open the Thousand-Year Door first, do you not? Well, rest assured that I will definitely nail him next time. We have prepared a weapon that will bring him to a quick and certain end. I trust your words, so I rapidly lose my patience. Just leave it to us, sire. That's all the way, my lovelies, Marilyn, Vivian. Ugh, go. No doubt about it, I'm officially bored. Those awful X-Naut things haven't been back to ask about the map. Maybe they don't care about it anymore. Oh my, that must be tech again. You know, I will complain about the Peach segments. I enjoy them for what they are. I actually think 64s are better, because it's just tech. It's just Peach and Twink. Yes, that is the name of the Star Child in Paper Mario 64. Kind of just exploring, like, the castle on their own. While in this, it's more like tech is telling Peach what to do. Hello, Princess Peach. You always call me in without warning, Tech. What is it this time? I apologize. I would like you to go to where Sir Grotus is and ask him something. What? What do you mean, go ask? I recently obtained specific information that brought an issue to my attention. You are the main computer here, right? Why is there anything you don't know? I am unable to know the things that are not entered in my CPU or otherwise recorded. That is why I want you to know. Want to know what Sir Grotus is thinking about this issue. But even if I try to go see him, they'll catch me and send me back to the room. That is true, but you will find the soldier's room 1 floor up. Take the elevator. Once there, please obtain a soldier's uniform and change into it, avoiding detection. You will go see Sir Grotus looking like a soldier. You mean I'll be disguised? Imagine you won't take no for an answer, will you? You imagined correctly. Alright, fine, I guess. Well, so what do you want me to go ask Grotus? I want you to ask. Why in the world would Tech want me to go ask about that? He sure is a weird computer. Oh, is this the elevator he wanted me to go in? But yeah, it's like Tech telling Peach where to go, what to do, instead of Peach and Twink just like, let's explore the castle and see if we can find clues to help Mario. So Peach has more agency in... Please wait just a moment, there's apparently a soldier in the vicinity. Huh? Now Princess Peach. After leaving the elevator, head to the right. Is the room nearby with the green lamp. Like, in a way it just feels kind of backwards that this game came out later and yet somehow feels like Peach is handled worse in some ways. Please change here, quickly. The soldier's uniform should be in the locker. What's the odds of me getting this first try? God damn it. I was close. Oh, is this the uniform? Am I supposed to wear this ugly thing? Yes, that is correct. Yeah. Peach's Castle in 64. Oof, I don't know about this. It's awfully tight and it kind of smells a bit. Phew, who knew? Who knows how, but I got into it. I can barely breathe, though. How does this work? I bet I look perfect. Yeah, this is totally gonna fool him, right? This is exactly how X-Nauts are. Hello. Hey, Slacker, what part of do not leave your post do you not understand? Huh? What? Come again? Oh, are you on your break? Well, fine, carry on. Okie dokie. Well, we gotta go this way. This is a cutscene in the remake. In the original, you had to walk up to Grotus manually. It was actually in-game. Excuse me, Sir Grotus. Yes, what is it? Speak. Well, it's about Princess Peach. What do you plan to do with her going forward? Something is wrong with your voice, X-Naut. Perhaps have a throat lozenge. No? Well, never mind. Oh, about Princess Peach. I have no interest in what that woman has to say. Just keep her locked in the room. But don't ever treat her roughly. Do you understand? Tell the others as well. But, why in the world are we keeping her here then? That's none of your business. Don't forget your place, you impudent worm. Concentrate on getting the crystal stars. That is all I require of you. We X-Nauts need the legendary treasure to conquer the world. Don't forget it. Conquer the world? Legendary treasure? What are you blathering about now? Something is odd about you. No, nothing odd. So Roger, whatever, please excuse me. Not sus at all. There are other X-Nauts we could have talked to now that I think about on the left side of the door. Oh, that was unnerving. All this stuff about conquering the world. Talk about creepy. I wonder if it has anything to do with collecting those crystal stars. Got change back now. Oops, wrong one. There are no clothes in here. Must be somewhere else. Oops, I lack object permanence. Off with this thing. Yeah, how does she fit in that? I do not understand. She's really squished in there. Here, get a pink dress. My favorite. Why would I ever wear anything different? I better get back quickly. Weirdly enough, this is a different dress. They redesigned her dress in, around this time. This is one of the last games to feature the Mario 64 design of the dress. Tech, you terrible machine! So your goal is to conquer the world, is it? Of course, after all, I was built for that purpose. Conquering the world? How could you? Princess Peach, allow me to ask you something. Do you like the world you live in? There are many problems in the world, many sorrows. Do you like such a world? Of course I do. Nobody likes everything about the world, but I love the good parts. There are many sorrows, sure, but there's also joy. Is that so? Tell me, where will the crystal stars help you conquer the world? What's this treasure? I'm afraid I cannot answer. Answering those questions is prohibited by Sir Grotus. Well, but... Oh, never mind. I must at least inform Mario about this awful plan for world domination. Tech, let me use your communicator. I suppose I can allow that. Please use the communicator. Send it this instant. The message has been sent. Well then, Princess Peach, you have had a busy day. Go back to the room, please. Oh, okay. She just kinda gets over it really quickly, too. Good night, Princess Peach. Alright, Bowser time. That thing's humongous. Everybody, hide now! Save yourselves! Who would have thought that fool Mario would be in Glitzville of all places? Did you say something, your rudeness? No, nothing at all as far as you know. Hey, did you see those little bite-sized shrimps? What were those things? That's for some punies. One of them should know about the Crystal Star. They fear you, so they're all hiding. Let's find them and force them to tell us about the Crystal Star. Yikes, this guy's big and bad. He's large and in charge. Eek, you're scary, Mr. Giant Bad Breath Monster. Don't worry, Petuni. Your big brother is here. Well, we'll get through this. Eek, flee! Again, I do like how their little antenna light up in this version. Only one more to check, I guess. This is the only time you can actually interact with the bushes. Be gone! You're one of them, aren't you? One of the evildoers. You want our crystal star. Ha! See, I knew it. This ugly thing knows where the crystal star is. Tell us. How rude. These are just the same voice. Ugly thing, how dare you, you wretched crone? I'm the great puny elder. Hey, my heart, don't startle me like that. I'm too old for this stuff. I don't know which one of these options. I think this leads to the same place. Yes, Lord Bowser, you look like as if you're just dying to say something. Nope, nothing. Let's move on, shall we? You elder hag thing, where's the crystal star? Don't try pulling rank again. Your answer, not your age, will determine your fate. Hag thing. Honestly, in any case, you're too late. The crystal star is gone. Huh? What? That's right, you rude thing. We gave it to a mustachioed man named Martio. He said he was collecting the crystal stars to rescue some princess. What did he call her? Princess Pinch? Yep, he was off to save that lucky lass. It's Mario, not Martio, and it's not Princess Pinch. Her name is Princess Peach. But your senility is besides the point. The princess and the crystal stars must be connected. Mario's trying to get it all. Treasures, princesses. Does his greed never end? That jackal. Both Princess Peach and the crystal stars belong to me. To me! If I find him, I'm going to finish him off once and for all. I swear it. Very short little intermission. So now you must leave. I understand. If you must, you must. We won't delay you. I hope you succeed in finding the rest of the crystal stars. Good luck. Gonzalez, I want to tell you, Rock Hawk ain't gonna fight dirty anymore. I'm gonna hit the weights, take some vitamins, and win the title fair and square. And I'm never ever gonna lose again. Remember, when life rocks you, rock back. Listen, G-Money, thanks for everything, man. You're the nicest dude I've ever met, and if you ever need it, I've got your back. Me, I think I'm gonna chill here and improve my skills. King K's back, baby! It's all thanks to you, you're my boy, Mario. Now that grab us out of the picture, I'm going to take over running the Glitz Pit. If you ever decide to return to the ring, just come back, I'll keep your spot open. You have tons of fans, and they'd absolutely love it if you made a comeback. Anyway, think it over, okay? And travel safe. I'm surprised Bandy Andy doesn't say anything. Anyway, off we go. Yes, we have 3 crystal stars now. We're rolling. Let's head back to Rogueport, Mario. Now, will the email be here on the way back? Also, let's talk to you again. So, are you gonna give up the champ spell or now or what? Can I have it? I told Daddy to buy it for me, but he said you can't buy a championship. What a rip. I see, so you're leaving. Everyone has their reasons, that's the way of things. But hear me, when you do return, I expect the same caliber of thrashings, Is that right? So you plan to travel. I wish to ask you to consider being Bub's tutor, but alas. I mean, that'll come into play later. They'll show up later on. I'm very good day to you, my very good man. You have no doubt noticed Glitchfield's many aromas. Well, the finest of them is Mr. Hoggle's famous hot dogs, only 10 coins apiece. May I tempt you? I need another hot dog for a quest. My hot dogs cost a mere pittance of 10 coins apiece. May I tempt you with more? Nope. We're good. I'm also going in here. And I'm gonna stash the life shroom. I should have done this before the boss. But I don't want to take any chances with that. That was probably newish dialogue, but it's still just shop dialogue, so it's fine. The next cheap blimp is bound for the town of Rogueport. Would you like to board? Also, the toad in the juice shop is Jolene. Everything looks in order with your tickets. Please watch your step as you board. The comment from Bandy Andy about how, like, she'll go into a bathroom and not come out, it's because she's pulling a Clark Kent, basically. Where it's like, they can't tell it's her coming out of the bathroom. Why no one questions why a different toad comes out of the bathroom Jolene went into, that I don't understand. Anyway, back to Rogueport. I don't know how much we'll get done. We have 9 minutes before the ad break, so I don't think we'll put the next crystal star on the pedestal, because that'll start a whole cutscene chain. That's probably how we'll start. Next stream will probably be on Friday, if all goes well. Again, next Monday I might take off, just so I don't perish from the heat. But we'll see. Anyway, where is Luigi this time? I actually don't remember where he shows up. Hello. Mario, hear that noise? That's totally an email from Princess Peach. Dearest Mario, I've uncovered something terrible. These things, the X-Nauts, they're planning to take control of the world. It's to that end that they're seeking the crystal stars and trying to claim a legendary treasure. I still don't know what that treasure is, but you must hurry and gather the crystal stars. I'll gather what information I can. Princess Peach. What? They want to rule the world? That does not sound like a friendly plan. Well, I am here. I'm gonna set up for next time. Watch me forget and do this exact same thing next time. Cause I'm very smart. I'm the Pianta Changer changing machine. I am called Pianta Changer. I exchange 1 Pianta for 3 coins. How many will you exchange? Heck it, let's just do 30. BB the BB. Exchange complete. Want to exchange more? Nope. We're good. Thank you very much. Come again. Oh, that Mario, that card. You got a members card. Okay, I'll prepare the minigame you can play with the members card. How exciting. You can now play the playing game. Unfortunately, the other games are tied to a card. The other game we could access is tied to a card in the Adventure Trials. You can trade in the Piantas you've won for prizes, and some for prizes can't be found anywhere else. The cake mix of 6 Piantas. Want to exchange now? Also the item description. An ingredient for making treats. It replenishes 1 FP. It's more for cooking than anything. Jesus, some of these are expensive. We'll have to save up for those. Oh really? Okay, definitely come talk to me if you ever need anything. So yeah, I will probably call it pretty soon actually. We might as well check this, I suppose. We're not gonna win. I know my luck. Nope. Again, we're getting so many mushrooms this way. Bummer. I am also oh, hi, there's Luigi. We do not have time for that. I'm just gonna say that right now. That's a whole thing. I'm gonna go get this really quick, I think. Got a shine sprite on this ledge. And a star piece across this little pit here. Huh. Okay, barely made that cycle. Cool. There should be 2 star pieces, 1, actually both on the other side of town. There should be another shine sprite we can get through the warp room. We'll go to the warp room next time, just because there's no point. Because we haven't put the crystal star on the door, meaning it won't actually activate yet. Also for next time, we can set this up. I'm pretty sure they let you do this. You got a warp pipe in here, but it actually won't let you enter it. The pipe rejected you. Ouch. So yeah, next time I'll have to remember to talk to Luigi. Actually, can I hustle and get those 2 star pieces? We have 5 minutes. I think I can get both of those real quick. Just so I don't forget, but again, talking to Luigi is gonna be the one thing I'll try to remember to do next time. Again, I wasn't... Oh wait, we have this too. Rookie, the Great Gonzalez takes Glitzerville by storm and upset on the way. Graffiti Corner. Rock Hawk may be strong, but he's no Prince Mush, is he? No, he's not. A fighting fan. I can't believe I made it through the entirety of the Glitz Pit this stream, because I was making a lot of jokes last time. I'm surprised I made it through this entire stream without making more Evo jokes. Genuinely, I'm surprised. So, we have this over here. Where are the star pieces, though? One is on the roof, it looks like. Like over here. Wow, first try. Hell yeah, let's go. And the other one is behind the chimney. There we go. There's also a shine sprite over there. I'll also grab this while we're here. You're all free now. Shoot. That's not where I wanted to land. That's fine. And we'll trade in the shine sprites next time, too. But yeah, the Glitz Pit is a fan favorite chapter. Again, I'm a little mixed on it just because it is, again, largely just doing the same thing for 3 hours. So, it is still a decent chapter, I'd say. But I don't think it's my personal favorite. I'm partial to basically 4 and 6, I think. 4 story-wise, 6 story and gameplay-wise. Like, I have a soft spot for Chapter 4, and we'll get to that next stream, actually, because we are pretty much set up to actually do at least start Chapter 4 next time. I don't think we're finishing it, though. It's shorter than Chapter 3, but will still take a bit. Yeah, we will likely be able to get started on that. So yeah, it looks like I got all the shine sprites except one in the pipe room, which we can easily get. And yeah, we got all the star pieces, it looks like. So yeah, we're all set. All that's left for start of next time is talking to Luigi, getting the shine sprite in the warp room, breaking a couple of super hammer blocks, and leveling up a partner, and then we can do Trouble Center. But yeah, that'll be next time, hopefully Friday if all goes well. But yeah, thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun. Again, made very good progress today, much better than I was expecting. Hi, if you enjoyed the stream, you can follow up for notifications when I go live in the future. I also have a YouTube and a VOD channel for uploads and like edited uploads and VODs respectively. I have a Blue Sky for notifications and also a lot of reposting. I have a coffee for a tip jar and I have a throne for gifts. Again, the latter two are completely optional and not remotely expected or required. Everyone's support, as is greatly appreciated. Yeah, thank you all for coming by. We're gonna call it here, though. I'm not even gonna do a raid, because I'm very tired. I just want to go rest. Oh, I mistyped the Blue Sky. Thank you, Aiden. I'm glad someone caught that, because I'm very not locked in. Which again, shows that I definitely should just go rest, and hydrate, and all that. Stretch, maybe even. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Again, schedule will probably be Friday for sure. I would like to try, if all works out. Monday's up in the air because it's gonna be really hot. It might just be a short stream if anything. I also have blood work that day, so it might be late even if it happens at all. But we should be good for Wednesday and Friday, which if we miss we'll probably miss Monday, so we'll do 1000 Door on Wednesday, Friday for sure, if we stick to the schedule. Yeah, thanks again, everybody. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day, good rest of their week as well. And yeah, good night, everybody. Take care.